Hello, boys and girls out there. My name is AJ Orsini, and usually I'm rolling with my right hand man, my brother from exactly the same exact mother, the Steve Dave. We are the hosts of Orsini's Uncensored Mind. Predominantly, we're a pro wrestling podcast, of course, but we tackle all number of subjects on our show. We do it with laughs. We do it with class, and we do it conversationally, baby. We have a great conversation with our fan base. Of course, you folks out there in the House of O. And now is an opportunity for you to jump on board and be a team member. How do you do that? Very simple. Email ajorcd96host@gmail.com to find out sponsorship opportunities that all of you qualify for, whether you're a business or an individual. If you want to find a way to support the show, once again, email ajorcd96host@gmail.com. What kind of sponsorship opportunities are we talking about? I mean, we range from anywhere from $1, $5 to $10. What do those numbers buy you? Email the address, ajorcd96host@gmail.com. We'll have the conversation. It's an easy peasy system, and you'll be able to get your word out. Whatever it is you need said, whatever it is you need done over the airwaves of Orsini's Uncensored Mind. Let's not just be fan and host, folks. Let's be partners. Head over to the email and let me know now about sponsorship. Ladies, gents, children of varying ages, it's your boy here, AJ Orsini, here to talk to you about Orsini's Uncensored Mind. Now, see, this is a podcast where I'm rolling with my right-hand man, my co-host, my brother from exactly the same exact mother. Of course, we're talking about my boy, Steve Dave. We sit here and we break it all down. We're talking about professional wrestling for the most part, but we're not afraid of any topic. We'll talk about it all, Marvel, DC, comics. We're talking movies, we're talking music, we're talking sports. We are all over the page. You want to hear about politics? Not here. All fun, all day, 24/7. We got the laugh, we got the giggles, we got the chit chat, we got the bone chit chat over here. Come down to Orsini's Uncensored Mind, where you can have a good time, have your voice heard, and hear some of the best opinions about all things that are going on all around the world, man. We share, we care, we want to hear what you've got to say. The most important thing to hear what we have to say. It's Orsini's Uncensored Mind. AJ Orsini, the Steve Dave. Check us out at www.podbean.com/AJOUM, or head over to the link tree at linktree.com/AJOUM. Check us out.
Hey, welcome back. You made that. That's what
You did the damn thing.
I love it. You made the thing. Welcome back to 2BC.com. As you can see, I'm not alone. We're talking Peacemaker 2, but we've got a hell of a panel with you today. We've got all the way from Australia, VHSJs, the mastermind behind the look, the design, and how smooth we sound here at 2BC. Thank you, Jace, for that. How's it going?
Oh, I just gotta get away, kangaroo.
Yeah,
they're everywhere now.
Those kangaroos. Do they wrestle you? Are they like, come on, man, let's go?
You would have all seen the viral video. You don't F with a kangaroo.
No.
Right? That's
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not. And speaking of wrestling, well, we've got the man here that knows more about wrestling than you could shake a stick at a kangaroo. That is AJ Orsini, all the way from Brooklyn.
Yeah, not Brooklyn. Hey,
Australia.
get out of here, hobo. That's who we wrestle over here. Leave us be. This is a podcast called People.
Yeah. So, when we talk about Brooklyn wrestling in Australia, we talk about the DC universe and the wild manifestation that has become the gun universe. And I am here for it. I can't wait to dive into this with you guys for Peacemaker Season 2. So let's hop right into all of this stuff.
Hey guys, AJ Orsini here, and I am super excited to let all of you know that we have completely rebranded the official OUM YouTube channel. We We have changed the handle, we've changed the look, we have changed the feel and the vibe of OUM's exclusive YouTube channel. Now, all you need to do to access this YouTube channel, it's very, very simple. You go into the search bar, you type in OUM Network, or you can type in youtube.com/at OUM Network. It'll take you right there. This is going to be all encompassing every aspect of OUM officially on YouTube. It's going to be the episodes, it's going to be the shorts, the reels, the independent spotlight, it's going to be the OUM Minute. It's all of your OUM needs on the official YouTube channel. Check it out today. This is your boy AJ Orsini here to remind you guys that if you took the time right now to look around your home, look in the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, the living room, all of the areas within your home, if you look around, I can promise you, you do not have enough OUM merch in your house. This is scientifically proven. I know for a fact you do not have enough. Even if you're listening to this and you already have a few, you do not have enough. But that's okay. We can solve that problem very simply. All you need to do is head over to AJOUM.com. That is it. It is AJOUM.com. And you can get yourself some AJ Orsini Deceive Dave Orsini's Uncensored Mind merch. We've got t-shirts. We've got socks and pants and sweaters. We've got decor for the home. You want some sheets for your bed with AJ Orsini? We got them. You want some to cover up your windows? We got them. You want some dishware? We've got them. Head over to AJOUM.com for more merch goodness. Hey guys, AJ Orsini here, and I know that this weekend is a very, very important weekend for you and your families. It's Thanksgiving weekend, which means despite your plates being full, see what I did there? It's also Survivor Series weekend, which means that it is time for our yearly OUM Survivor Series conversation. So it'll be me, it'll be Deceive Dave, and some special guests coming up in just a few minutes. But I wanted to take this time to thank all of you out there for your support this year. It has been an amazing year for OUM, YouTube subscribers, engagements, and all that stuff is up and it's through the roof here for OUM, and it's only getting better, and it's thanks to all of you. So during this holiday season, before me and the guys and gals get busy, I wanted to take this time to thank all of you for your contributions to the show, listening, sharing, engaging, all that stuff. Thank you so much. Here's to a huge holiday season to wrap up the year strong and hopefully a very strong 2026. So enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend, enjoy everything you got going on, and get ready for the Survivor Series this weekend. And what better way to get ready for Survivor Series weekend than right here with OUM Survivor Series Convo? Let's go to war.
Warning! The following episode of Orsini's Uncensored Mind contains explicit language and adult content. The thoughts and opinions stated on this show are reflective of AZ Orsini, Deceive Dave, and their guests exclusively. Seriously, guys, my dada and uncle say some pretty crazy stuff. If it offends you, go be butthurt somewhere else.
Welcome to Orsini's Uncensored Minds, and now your host, AJ Orsini with Dave.
Hello, everybody. I just got you scared the shit out of me just now. Everything on my screen just went weird all of a sudden when I transitioned. Hello, everybody out there. It's your boy AJ Orsini back with another edition of Orsini's Uncensored Mind, episode 332. And we are here with not just any average, everyday old episode. We are here to lock it down. Hide your wife, hide your kids, keep your valuables in a place where I can see them the easiest, and close the cage up and get ready for Survivor Series taking place this weekend in Petco Park in San Diego, California. It's going to be WWE Survivor Series, and we are here today to do what we do. That's deliberate, debate, and introduce you to some debauchery. The 3Ds, some of my favorite cup sizes, D, double D, and triple D. And we want to sit here and give you guys all the entertainment value that we possibly can. And I cannot possibly do it alone. So as per the usual, when it comes to our live talks and conversations, I am joined with a panel. Of course, my right-hand man. Where else can I start but my brother from specifically the same exact mother? We have tested it. We have tried it. We have asked the questions. And of course, with me today is, of course, my bro, Dave. Dave, you are here once again to be a part of another edition of Orsini's Uncensored Mind. We are here to talk about the Survivor Series, Dave. You're here.
I'm here. Yeah.
And Mamita was just there, but she's not
was.
on the show today.
She was. I had to send her away.
We had to, banish her to the shadow realm, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she feeling any better, by the way? She's feeling good?
She's getting better. She's all right.
Oh, she's on the mend. She's still getting there. By the way, folks, I'll be slurping out of Shawn Michaels all night tonight. Some of that sweet chin juice right down the throat. Here we go for the remainder of our show. But we are not alone. My bro and I are not alone. Of course, we've got an esteemed panel that will be joining us today. One is still on the way, but that's all right. Plenty of room on the train, so to speak. Bad terminology, but let's get into it. Our other panelist is a very good friend of mine. I have actually been trying to get him on the show for a good long while, and it just hasn't been able to happen. Our schedules have been all over the place, but the boy is doing work as we speak, and yet still taking the time to make his debut here in Orsini's Uncensored Mind. He's a professional wrestler and entertainer to the core. I have personally hit this man in the back of the head with a steel chain, and he kept on ticking. He's also known on the internet right now as one of those Subway Mania guys. To me, he's the Subway Mania guy. This is Mr. KO himself. We're talking Lex G is in my house, making his debut on the program. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
What an intro. That was good. I was wondering if I should just show up with my shirt off or something and surprise everybody, but no, you did good. That was good. You surprised me. Thank you. That was
no, but I mean that I've messaged you a few times in the past. Hey, are you available? Hey, are you available? It just hasn't seemed to work out. But tonight is the night. You're here for one of our live talks. Finally, you guys are going to get a chance to hear the genius in this man. This man knows the sport and the entertainment world, the professional wrestling, and he's got a lot to contribute. He's going to be great on this show here. I particularly am curious what you're going to do with our draft game today. I want to see where your head's at with that, who you're going to pick, who you're taking on Team Lex tonight. But we're not done. We have another panelist that we have to get to here, another good friend of mine. This man is personally one of the most creative minds in the wrestling game today. There's no doubt about it. I'll die on that hill. Not just art physically with his hand, but a creative mind as well. He's finally overdue making his debut around all the bookings that he can take as a maestro, a ringmaster, following in the footsteps of the great AJ Orsini. But I'm sure he'll surpass, just like all of my kids. They all get better than me at the end of the day. But this man is a name known all around New York City, and he's making his debut here tonight as well. And that is my main man, Danny Nemesis, who is on the show. This guy right here.
You almost made me a fan of myself with that.
Don't be a Danny Nemesis mark, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it either.
We actually have one more guest who will be joining us. And it's not a he, it is a she. As a matter of fact, it's Mrs. Nemesis herself, Liliana Melendez, who's been on the show before. She joined us, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Rumble a while back at the beginning. I think she joined us, and she's making her return. Unfortunately, New York City traffic is not cooperating with us right now, so she'll get here when she gets here, guys. Get off her butt.
She will make sure you guys hear her because she's one of the loudest people I know. And trust me, I know.
Just add her to the list of all Hispanic women. It's all right.
Very true.
It's okay. So I want to take this time at the very, very beginning once again to thank all of you for being here today for this. It's the Survivor Series. It's 2025. We do this just about every year when I've got the time to do it, but we've been pretty consistent with the Big Four as far as our live conversations. So I'm very, very happy to have you guys here today. And we're here to talk about the Survivor Series for sure. Today we're going to be. I'm not going to do the graphics today, boys and girls. We're cutting down on time. I have a strict agenda today. I have got to stay below 2 today. It's not even a conversation. Has to be below 2 today. So we're not gonna stick around for too many of the graphics. I already gave you guys some of the good stuff earlier. You saw some of my editing skills at the beginning of the show. We will be taking a commercial break somewhere in the middle. We are doing the Survivor Series draft game. That's one of the things we'll be doing today. As a matter of fact, it's our opening segment where all 5 of us will get an opportunity to pick a male and women's team to represent us inside War Games. And we're going to go by rounds. Obviously, there'll be 5 rounds since we'll be selecting 5 people per team. Each round, each member of the panel will be selecting 1 male and 1 female. Both at the same time. You'll be making a male pick and a female pick. That'll be your first round picks for your team. And then by the end of it, we will have our 5-person team. This will be rotating through a snake style tournament, meaning we're going from 1 to 5 in the first round. Whoever has the first pick, whoever has the last pick. When we bring it back in the second round, we're flipping it. So that means the last person who gets the person who got the last pick will then have the first pick in the next round. So whoever's in the middle is screw diddly dude, but that's okay. I don't get to make the picks. I know I'm the host of the show. I got all the pull. I got all the collateral here, but I wanted to make it fair. So we're going to be pulling names out of a literal hat. I'll pull that up in a little bit when I get done with the introductions, but you guys are going to see, I'm going to put it on the screen so it's all on the up and up. So everybody knows I'm not full of shit. I'm not trying to cheat anybody. Oh, AJ got the first pick. What a surprise. Oh, no. The fates will decide. My high-speed internet will decide who gets the picks and what particular order. And, of course, for the second half of our show, we'll be going over the actual card for this Saturday. It's the Survivor Series, 2 War Games matches, 2 championship matches, a lot going on for Survivor Series. But before we get to Survivor Series, really quick, from my panel here, I just want to see a show of hands. Who saw Raw last night? Anybody here get a chance to see Raw last night?
No? I seen clips of it on Instagram.
Perfect. This couldn't have been any better if I planned it. I swear to God that I didn't. So, a lot's happened on the show last night. Most important of which, they pretty much settled the pay-per-view, right? We know what it's going to be, what it's not going to be. Now, we still have Friday Night SmackDown to get through, so if they add anything SmackDown, obviously we won't be able to discuss it here. That goes without saying. But as of right now, there's 4 scheduled matches, 2 War Games matches, 2 championship matches. But something amazing happened last night. And I wish I could show the footage on the show without it getting ripped down. But apparently, Brock Lesnar had a little bit of a situation yesterday.
So I saw that clip.
Yes.
And I laughed for the first 20 minutes.
So
it couldn't happen to anyone better.
Well, there you go. There's been the last 24 hours have been, as I will say, meme-tastic. It's been quite the run of memes involving from everything ranging to Heyman had set him up. It's the urine coming back to haunt him, and he's slipping, or whatever the case may be. But I would like to give credit to Sportskeeda. Sportskeeda as a website, they're the ones who I think finally solved it. I think they're the ones who put it together. They have some inside footage. They took some cell phone footage. We didn't get a chance to see it on Raw. We don't know exactly why he fell. Let's say people lose their balance. It happens. But there's something more nefarious at hand, or at least I thought so. And thank the good Lord for Sportskeeda for being on the ball, doing their due diligence, and they shared it on their social media. I'll share it here with you. It looks like the culprit has been revealed. It was Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero was at the show, and he's the one who cost Lesnar his footing. There it is. It's been solved, folks. You heard it here first on the Survivor Series live talk. Lesnar just couldn't keep it together. The earth shook for just a minute. And on a serious note, I'd like to mention, if you guys notice, you guys only saw the clips, but you didn't see the show. The whole War Games unit is out there. Roman, everybody's out there. Punk's out there. When he fell on his ass, not a single smirk from anybody.
Yeah.
Who's
gonna laugh at Brock Lesnar?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Lesnar, in true pro wrestling fashion, slips and somehow winds up in a full back roll.
His recovery was OD.
And then to his feet. It wasn't like he went to the ground and went, what a clutch. No, full army back roll, picks up his hat, puts it on Braun Breaker's head, and continues to shot with a smile on his face.
Yeah, I meant to do that. That's what he said.
When everyone went, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to take that shit out on us. Oh, thank goodness. Woo. So, yes. So Brock Lesnar falling on his ass last night. It's all the scuttlebutt. It's all the talk of the wrestling world. Everyone's all on top of it. I wanted to see what you guys thought about it, but you guys didn't really get a chance to see it. You saw the clips, but I'm glad because now I got to break out the Sub-Zero footage, baby. There it is. We now have it solved. We figured it out. All right. So really quickly before we get into the draft, last year's Survivor Series podcast was one of those long ones I was talking about because we took the time to break down all the previous Survivor Series. We put them on a scale and we were kind of rating them how much we liked them, how much we didn't like them, whatever the case may be. Just wanted to shout that out for people to head over to the YouTube channel. That's on the YouTube channel as we speak. If you guys want to take a look at that, that's another reason why I didn't go so in-depth this year, because we went so in-depth last year. I couldn't do it today for a second year in a row. I was like, no. We have to keep it within our wheelhouse. That's why this game is all the current members of the WWE roster, so that nobody's being caught unaware. I'm not asking if you guys want Big Boss Man on there, Rick Rude. We're keeping it to the here and now. So let's go ahead. Let's get into, hold on. That cutaway from the director, though. That's true. I am pretty sick with it. Looks like a stat card for the pod. How about that? These are all the folks here on YouTube. Oh, just really quickly, since I'm seeing it now here on the side, tonight is actually our debut on Kick. This was Dave's idea to get to the Kick. We would normally before we were on
you gotta
Twitch.
stop saying the Kick.
Yeah.
You're showing your age,
you corrected me when I said Kicks. I said, what's going on? We were going on Kicks, and you were like, no, there's no S.
No, this is not cereal. We are not debuting on a cereal box.
Although, if you guys are open to it, General Mills, talk to us. So we're here definitely. Yeah. Hogan and Undertaker for life, man. There you go. And shout out Kick. It's the Kick, sir. We're on the Kick tonight. So let's go ahead. I know we're gonna do this, and I'm going to share let's get into the hat. That's what we're gonna do first. Let's get into the hat, and we're gonna decide here. There it is. There's the wheel. Now, when I click the wheel in the middle, this will determine our first pick. So here we go. Who gets the first pick in the draft? There's a sound that comes with it. Daddy!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Danny is going to get the first pick in the goddamn draft. There goes Danny. He goes owner number 1. So let's go back here. We'll close it. He's off the board. Let's see who's next. Who gets the second pick? I love that music. Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, and the missus gets the second. Here we go.
All right, now we're in dangerous territory. We don't want to pick there.
Who drew the short straw? Let's see. We'll close.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, get a ref in here. Get a ref.
AJ. Hey, come on, everybody. AJ.
This is a kayfabe wheel.
Come on, play that club music. Let's go. Play that banger right now.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Edit.
Oh, let's go.
Boom.
Let's
All right.
go. All
So
right.
Dave will get that
fucked.
last pick, which means he'll also be the first one with a double pick. So we'll go here, man, and then Dave. So now I will stop sharing. Actually, get rid of you because you're cluttering up the place. And let's get
those
rid of
hats.
you.
Get those hats out of here, dude. They're
Get those-
disgusting.
And we're gonna go here to the actual share here. There you go. So we should be able to see it on the screen now. That is the order in which we will be picking Danny, Liliana, Lex, AJ, and Dave. So you know what? This actually works out in our favor a little bit because she's not here yet. So unless she's picking against you, you can go ahead and message her now and get that pick, and we can get this started. So since Danny, I'll put it here. Dave got lucky right there. 1 in 5 is a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
AJ is like 6'7" Rizzle on the skibbity kick.
Don't
All right,
even
there it
don't
is.
bet you took the bait. Don't read every comment, brother. Just keep moving.
No. I'm trying to. I don't have my reading glasses
You
on.
don't have
What
your
is that now?
glasses on, brother.
The
Relax.
skibbity bibbity, the 6'7"
Stop it.
stuff. There we
Let's
go.
Keep moving.
All right. Oh, look at this. What? Gotti. There you go. All right, Danny.
Yes, sir.
You are on the board. You are in control of this as another podcaster who I'm a favorite of. You're the one fucking this pig. I'm just holding its head. So you gotta let me know,
Oh my god.
male or female, both, one of each, male and female. Now, I forgot to mention this before. You don't have to stick to a particular brand. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, you can mix it up. I just put those there for reference in case you wanted to be refreshed on what the options are. Literally, the world is your oyster. You have the first pick in the draft. Who is number one, Danny? You tell me.
So I'm gonna choose somebody I've always been a huge fan of, and I feel like they're doing him very dirty with how little they're pushing him. My
Okay.
first pick's gonna be Finn Balor.
Ooh.
Finn Balor.
I'm a huge.
Wow.
I've always been a Balor fan.
Wow.
I like that.
Okay.
I'm glad we're not
All
going
right.
power picks first. We're going
Yeah.
for what we want.
Yeah.
How, do I do the female pick too, or?
Yes,
Yeah,
right now.
both.
Female
Yeah.
Okay,
pick. Go for
so
it. Go
now
for
this
it.
is
Go
where I
for
do
it.
the power pick, but I'm
Okay.
gonna be
Okay,
that
that's fine.
pro wrestling hipster and say that I've been a fan of her since before the WWE.
Okay.
Stephanie Baker.
All right.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
I'm not.
That's a
That's
strong
not.
pick.
I can't be mad at you. No, that's a good pick. Strong pick. Stephanie Baker is there. That is the first two picks for the male and female. Now, is she able to give you her picks?
I'm going to call her right now.
Okay. There you
We
go.
get to listen to her yell at us on speaker.
We're live, baby. Go ahead and go for it. I know who she's gonna pick though.
Man, those are some strong picks.
So, babe, your pick is going to we're
Babe.
gonna choose
Babe.
your pick for your female and the male entrant for your
War Games
Survivor
team.
Series team.
Current roster.
For the current
For
Yeah,
the
so
current roster.
you just choose one male and one female for now. It doesn't matter which brand, as long as there's a guy and a girl.
And they're current.
And it's current from current roster. My pick was already Stephanie Baker and Finn Balor, so they're off. They're off.
Everyone else is on the table.
You know, Stephanie was my pick. What's wrong with you?
I-
Anyways, you want me so bad.
That was by
Calm down.
design. Yeah.
Plenty of big booty bitches to go around, baby. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right, since my pick was, completely rocked from me,
Uh-huh.
we already know my other pick is my baby girl, Rhea.
Okay.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
What about the guys?
I don't know what he said, but I know that was shady. For the
You can feel the hate.
For the guys, is somebody still roaming for me? 'Cause if
No,
not, Roman's my
You can
pick.
have Roman.
Yeah, you can definitely have Roman.
You know what? More shade. That's fine. Understand?
Don't
Tell some haters.
be careful. Ice is out there. All right. Oh, it's okay.
I'm
Oh,
the
yeah.
Mexican though, so
So, so those are her first round picks there. Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley. Those are power picks. Those are power picks. That's a strong.
Yeah.
That's a strong first right there. All right. So I guess we'll call her back in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll call you back when it's your turn again.
All right, Lex, you're up. Male
Okay.
and female picks. What do
Oh
we got?
man, they got them. Come on, this like those are people you pick in a video game. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. What is this? Oh,
There's a lot
Are
of
you
picks.
going? Where you going? Underdog here?
you know I'm gonna go with somebody because I think that this guy needs more TV time. Easily, Austin Theory. That's my first pick.
Wow, he's going potential.
Austin
He's
Theory.
going
That man is
Austin-
impressive.
Austin Theory on the board. I got you, buddy.
I like
He
it.
got
First
F5 to
round,
hell in the
too?
Elimination Chamber a couple of years back, but well, you know he'll redeem himself in this War Games.
All right, here we go. Austin Theory, and for your female pick.
Do we have a female list here? Anybody on the current?
Yeah. Do you need me to go down, or do you have it in front of you? I'll go down.
Oh yeah. If you could go down, oh that's perfect. Look at that.
Yep. So you got your opportunity there. Your pick of the litter.
Man, we're not featuring. This isn't WWE featuring TNA. No, this doesn't.
No. We're not acknowledging that contract situation here. Current roster for the WWE.
Oh man, you know what?
What's that?
Let's bring Io Sky in there.
Io Sky,
That was
strong
gonna be
pick.
my next pick. It's a
Yeah, of course. I had to take it from somebody.
Io Sky on the board. There it is. Am I messing up the orientation? I think that I am. Hold on one second, boys. Let's get a little editing going on here. Boom. That's strong. That looks professional. Okay. It is my turn on the table now. And my pick is easy. I knew it coming in. I knew nobody would get this, man. There's no way. I'm taking CM Punk. Right out
Oh
of the
my
gate.
gosh, man.
doubt.
I didn't want him to get hurt.
No,
I didn't want him to get hurt.
Listen, he got robbed for that pick last time. At least he got it this time.
Yeah, this time I got it.
He got robbed for that pick last time.
So you know what? I don't want to be that guy, but I can't break up a good couple. AJ Lee is my female pick as well. Right there. I got something for short Spanish chicks. So there it is. Dave, you are on the board.
Feeling
for your
good about
first
this, man.
For your first round of picks, you're on the board now. Go ahead.
All
Your
right.
turn.
So my first pick is going to be the future of WWE, and that's Dominic Mysterio.
Oh,
that would have been my next.
Sustio.
Nice.
So that the theme with that one is we didn't believe in him, and here he is. So my female pick is also going to be someone who's here that I also didn't believe in, and I'm eating crow here. I'm going to get shit on the Discord later. Liv Morgan. Absolutely
not. How dare you, sir?
Blasphemy.
How fucking dare you? Why? She really won you over.
She's up there, dude. She's been
won
working.
You over.
Mark my words, one of the biggest pops when she comes back.
Oh yeah, super baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Hugest pop when she comes back.
So
might win that Rumble. Might win that Rumble.
There you go.
Oh,
so far this first round, chock full of names, chock full of stars. But we're going back again. Dave, you are on the board yet again. You are on the clock.
This one's tough because there's two people I want, and I'm afraid they're not making it past. They're not making it all the way around again. I'm going. Fuck it. I gotta go with my heart. I gotta go with Gunther. We're gonna go.
Oh, good one.
He's not making it all the way around. And
oh man, God damn it.
Let me
see. Some of these picks hurt. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna go Bailey. I'm gonna go Bailey on this one.
That's surprising to hear from you. Oh,
I told you I got my break from Bailey. I'm good with it now. I just needed a break. That was it.
Just needed a break, huh? All right. Well,
to be fair, versus some of the other names on the list, yeah, she's getting picked right now.
All right. Well, since everybody else likes to throw some sneaker picks in there, I'm going with a guy that I also feel is underrated, that I also feel is unappreciated, and I think needs absolutely more
100%
time.
agree.
More
100%
time on
agree.
my
Do you see?
television
That
set.
was my second pick. I told you they weren't gonna make it all the way around. There was no way. I was losing. If
if
picked
you
Chad
would have
Gable,
picked that, I
would
would have
you
picked
have went
Gunther.
Gunther?
Yeah,
I'm
I would
telling
have
you.
picked Gunther. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, good. I'm happy
All
with my pick though.
So as far as my other female pick, I had a name in mind. I'm starting to second guess, but no, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm sticking to it. I'm going with a sleeper pick here. Sleeper. I think this individual is the future. I'm going Kawhi Jordan from NXT as my other female pick. Right there. That's my pick. That's who I'm going with. And I'm getting her this early because I feel like the ones that I really want might still be there. I think you guys are going to overlook this next one. But we're on to Lex.
I'm taking Carmelo Hayes, man.
Oh,
give me Melo.
Right.
Okay.
All right. He's picking him.
That's someone who also deserves so much better than what he's getting.
He's working.
He's working. He's working.
Definitely
We'll get to that in a little bit.
He's
but go
working.
ahead. All right. Yeah, he's working his ass off for sure. Absolutely. But now you've got to pick a woman.
Female, can you scroll down a little bit? Let me see that.
I'll show the
Let
whole
him
list
see that
again. Yeah, right
roster.
here.
Well, let him see
Let
that
him
roster.
see the
See that roster, yeah. Got some good names here. Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Charlotte Flair.
Boo.
Yeah. Give me Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair.
Come on.
So far, Io and Charlotte is quite the combination.
Yeah, it is. That's an insane team right there.
That's an insane team already.
It's fake. It's fake.
That's some star power.
We're back to the misses.
Yep, let's call the other short Latina.
The other Latina.
There you go.
It's your turn again, hon.
Huh?
It's your turn again.
Okay. Pick. My next two picks.
You want me to tell you who's already on so you don't choose them?
Please tell me nobody picked Alexa Bliss.
No, Alexa Bliss. There you go.
Nope, that's all you.
Lit. Cause she's my next one, Alexa. And then I tried parking. I think I did. Oh my
Hey, let's go.
Parking in New York City, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
huge.
Yeah, we need a mail.
Damn, she got Alexa Bliss and parking. Yo, we up.
She's got Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and parking.
Yo, give me Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Oh. Damn, that's a big ass team.
We'll see you in a bit, I guess, right?
Her fucking team right now is Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss.
We'll see you in a bit because it's my turn now.
Yeah.
My turn. Get off
He's like, all right, get off the phone now.
Line.
Oops, there we go. Anyways,
hogging this shit.
She's gonna hit me for that later.
My
Anyways,
time to shine.
so my pick is a guy I've been a huge fan of since his Tommy End days, Aleister Black.
Nice.
Aleister.
Okay.
I always have trouble spelling that. Hold on one second.
It's all right.
It's right
I have
there,
it here,
isn't it?
actually. Yeah, I did.
Copy paste, brother.
That's right. Who needs spelling in
What's that?
2025? There you go.
Is that Apollo Crews I see there?
He's eligible.
Is he on the roster?
Triple A debut.
He's still on the roster, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah. Great timing because he just debuted on AAA. Yeah, you're right. All right, Aleister Black. And for your female pick, sir.
This one, I'm surprised none of you guys chose. I'm a huge fan of her, especially her finish. Sol Ruka.
Not a fan of her finish. That's why I didn't pick her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the finish either.
I love to finish. Come on.
Too pretty.
Hey. Don't ever let us talk you out of that. You fucking love that finish.
I love to finish.
You love that finish. Yeah. You stand on your own too. And sometimes three, right? You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, you know what? We are flipping. We're on to the next round, and Dana, you are up again.
Ah, shit, that's right. Okay. Damn, because you guys already chose CM Punk. I was like, that was my obvious pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with Ethan Page.
Oh,
there you go.
Not a terrible pick. Not a terrible pick.
And since we're speaking about Ethan Page,
oh no!
I know you get.
No.
I'm choosing Chelsea Green, baby.
No.
Green.
Heartbreaking.
Triple A tag champs, the intergender champ.
Yeah, they are the mixed tag team champions for sure. For sure. All right, we're up to the missus again, but she's parking. Oh no, you got to call her back.
Uh-oh.
She's in the middle of a parallel park. I knew I should have took phone calls today.
Word.
She's screaming because she's parking. That's why.
Yeah, she is.
She might have the best team right now.
Hello.
Yeah, it's your turn again.
Well, apparently she turned to Asian on the way up.
She said, "Hello."
She said, "Hello."
Oh, you're actually walking to the door?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually heard her outside. Okay. We might as well just wait till you get here because it's your turn.
I'm about to make a fabulous ass entrance. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, she's about to do a WrestleMania entrance, guys.
The cream of the crop, Chelsea Green. Oh, how about this one? Her finish is like, let me counter by moving slightly.
That finish is insane. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, wait a minute. There she is! Oh my God!
Oh, barely. You knew your drive is scary.
You son of a bitch. Well, welcome to the show.
Brock Lesnar. Fuck out of here.
Well, you can
After
see
that
the
baby girl ass roll yesterday when he fell. No, that was no.
He did a slippy slide.
No.
So these are the picks that are already on the board here. You are up again for your male and female pick for round 3.
Damn, that was a good pick, Ethan Page.
I know it was. That's why it was my pick.
I see why she hits you now.
As I was telling you guys, I
every time you say he's humble.
Yeah, right, exactly. Help me.
Ricky Saints is not in Survivor Series, right?
He's not, but he's eligible to pick if you'd like to have it.
No, because Ricky Saints, he's my male pick.
All right, so is that your pick?
Yeah.
Ricky Saints, heck yeah.
All right, you can waste your pick if you'd like.
Yeah,
Sure, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. I'm not gonna get anybody. I'm not gonna get anybody's way of breaking their own dreams. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, it's your money. Spend it the way you want it.
That's right. If you want to spend $1 million on bubble gum, sure, why not? Go for it.
Oh, shady.
I hate that son of a bitch. I hate it with every fiber in my goddamn being.
I mean,
damn, I was
no. Don't let me talk you out of it. You love Ricky Saints. All right, now your female pick.
Female pick. Already did.
You want to see the roster? He can scroll down to show you the roster.
No, because I got people in mind, but.
Oh yeah, here. Let me.
Homegirl is she not injured again? Is she? Sol Ruka.
Oh, that's my pick already.
Boo! You want to be me so bad. This is why.
Chose her first.
It's only because I wasn't here. Oh gosh.
We kept you abreast of the situation.
It's my female pick. He gonna say abreast.
So who we got?
Female pick. We got Miss Parker on here. Jada Parker.
If that's what you got, that's what you got. Jada Parker.
Yes,
hello, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
There we go. Yes. That giant ass is on this goddamn list. I love to see it. All right. Speaking of a giant ass, Lex, it's up to you.
Oh, nice. Should I stand up?
Yeah.
No.
If it's Brock Lesnar, sit down.
We saved that stuff for the Patreon. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I saw you scroll down real quick, and I completely forgot about this man.
All right, here you go.
We
Hold
don't
on.
need a Brock Lesnar. No, we're fine. We don't need a Brock Lesnar because I saw Obafemi in there.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
We got some
Okay.
NXT fans in the house, y'all.
Yo, for real.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
Man.
this, man. I like
This is way more mixed than I thought it was going to be.
I
I'm
was
loving
not
it.
expecting
I'm loving
these
it. I
different
know. I'm
picks,
loving
man. This
it.
is
I'm
fucking
loving
awesome.
it. All right, female pick. Who's the
Female.
third member
Ooh.
of your women's team?
Give me one more scroll down. Let me see that. Don't try and cheat me here.
Oh no.
Trying to
I'm
make
giving
me.
it right here. Here you go.
He picking
Mm.
Hornswoggle.
Go ahead. Because he has a vagina. I get it. That's hilarious. Sid. Go ahead.
Mm.
Pick a woman.
Mm. You know what?
You look
I
like
might.
Chris Tucker in Rush Hour right now. Any one of these ladies.
This might confuse people. I don't know. I actually enjoy her work.
Okay.
Nikki Bella.
Huh?
Okay.
Nikki Bella.
It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm down with the Bella
I'm
Army.
sorry. Those are my
Wow.
intrusive thoughts.
I'm down with the Bella Army.
Oh man.
somebody
See,
has to be.
She's that's true Hispanicness right there. 'Cause
Fact.
She saw
Loyal.
Brujeria out in front of her and she had to react. She was like, "What is this? I won't stand for it." All right, I'm up next, and my pick is easy. I'm sorry, Lex. I'm actually surprised you weren't the one that did this. But fight Owens, fight, baby.
Nah,
He is
I was
on
gonna be
my
like that.
team.
Ah,
Nah,
come
you took too long, brother.
Yes,
It
that's
took
what
too
I did.
goddamn long. I need Kevin Owens on my team for sure. And as far as the female goes, you know what? I'm going with another fighter. Give me Oscar on my team.
Oh
I'll
man,
take
that's gonna be my
Oscar.
next pick.
You know what?
I'll take
Damn.
Oscar on my goddamn team for sure. And now we're on Dave, who gets another
All right.
double pick.
Double
for Dave.
pick. All right. We're gonna start out with I don't know, honestly don't know how to pronounce his first name, but I want that boy who's bouncy.
Oh, Javon Evans!
Yeah.
Your boy is
That's good.
bouncy.
That
Yeah,
boy
word.
bouncy. He could work. All right. And of course, I would be actually kind of a hypocrite right now, to be honest with you, that I haven't picked her already. But I'm gonna have to go with Bianca.
Okay. All right. Look at
Go with
you.
Bianca. All
Nice.
right.
Bianca
Now we're
Belair.
gonna
the one
swing
who got
into our
her
next.
hand, the one who got
Huh?
her hand amputated, right? That's the one that we're
Yeah.
what the
Crazy.
fuck? What the fuck happened to this lady? I don't know.
She got injured in a match, I think.
She broke her finger.
They said it broke
There
a
you go,
finger at
that's what it was.
WrestleMania. It's fucking
Yeah, she
November.
broke her finger. That's it.
like I said, man, it's giving me flashbacks to Kurt Warner when I finally picked him in fantasy and it hurt his finger. He's out for the whole fucking season.
She just
Don't
needs to
remind-
come back with the cast like Bob Orton and just wear that forever.
Start beating people
Start
with it.
Samoan spiking bitches. Like,
People deserve it.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you're up again.
All right, so on the next round, swing around, we're gonna go with female first.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go one of my personal favorite,
Of course.
Chelsea Green.
Already picked.
What?
Wait, am I bugging?
Yeah, Danny picked him.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, my bad.
Someone's
Okay,
not
okay,
watching the show.
Okay, okay.
Stop paying attention, guys. Is there a fine for that?
Clearly.
I'm the one drinking, remember? Jesus.
All right, let's buy myself some time. Let's do the mails. I want Jacob.
Hold on, I can show you the list if you want.
No, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob
There we
Fatu, good pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once he
Jacob
gets his
Fatu.
teeth fixed, he's gonna fuck everybody up in here. Here we go.
You
All right.
know what? You know
Here we
what? I'm inspired by the different picks, and this is something that I actually think has a lot of
Let's do it.
potential.
Y'all
that
thought
they're
you was
not-
inspired by the teeth.
that they're not doing too much with.
Okay.
And actually, I think this counters the mistake I just made. I'm gonna go with Piper. Piper Nevin.
Piper Nevin?
I like her a lot. Yeah, I think I really wish they would
I like
use
her
her
too.
more by herself.
All right. Not bad here. Okay. Back to me. You know what? I know this is gonna fuck up the continuity just a little bit. There's some bad blood here. But I think if everyone got in the same room and we could just have a conversation, I think the two minds involved, we can get around to making this work. So I'm going to take the architect for my 4th round pick. I'm putting him on the same team with Seth
Hey.
Rollins. Okay. And as far as my women's pick, I'm looking over the list here because I have one in mind. I'm a little iffy on it, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get over myself. I'm gonna pull the trigger. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right name. Yes, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Now, I might get hate for this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get hate.
I'm going with Roxanne. So in case no one's following the theme so far, I like me a nice
She was my next pick.
short Latin woman. I'm fun. I don't know if I'm going with the best wrestling strategy, but I'm gonna have fun in this locker room by the end of the show. All right. So we're on Lex now. It's on you.
You're not gonna have fun in the locker room. Not with CM Punk on your team. You know he stalks all of them.
Yeah, he likes to people in the back.
CM Punk is the best team player in the history of professional wrestling. Right
Jungle Boy might disagree.
Let's see. Wait, we're picking
Jungle
male
Boy
first
is
or
of no
female first?
consequence to me. It's however you want to do it. If you know your female pick now, you want to just go ahead with that.
Just give me a scroll down real quick.
Okay.
A little bit. Oh, now you see, because if I pick her, I know I'm gonna lose no matter what.
You're getting inside your own head, brother. Go with your gut right here.
Give me Natalia. Put Natalia in there.
Oh, hold on. Do you want Natalia or you want Natty, son? Which one do you want?
I need the low key
There's a
legend.
difference. There's a difference, bro.
It's a big goddamn difference.
For real.
I'm not spelling this right.
Nah.
We got it. There you go. I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, sure, why not? And for your male pick,
We still love you.
Do we have any? Oh yeah, we do have some. Ilya Dragunov. Get the that man is a monster.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
That's a great fucking pick.
That man is a monster.
That. Here we go. I'm not
monster.
Even attempt to spell it. Here we go. El Monster.
There we go.
He might beat everybody here. He might beat his own teammates. He's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's liable to fuck everybody up for sure.
Yeah.
The referee's not safe either.
Yeah, nobody's safe. The cage isn't safe. You can't contain this one.
Yeah, he's gonna chew his way out of the cage. That's what's gonna end up happening. All right, homegirl, you are up next. Liliana, you are up.
I got my female right now.
Okay, got your female.
Give me Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, nice.
Not Bella, porque hoy Dios.
Yeah. All right.
And then from my male,
both Nikki's on the board.
Trying to make sure y'all didn't pick this next person that I have.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Nah, you good. Give me Alex Shelley.
Wow.
Damn it. I thought I was playing chess with this one.
It's always the
I'm
one's
gonna pay for
closest
this
to you,
shit later.
Danny.
Watch.
It's because I took her Stephanie Vaquer, so she waited for the last. It's all right. Yeah. Oh man, because I wanted to do the machine guns for my last two picks.
I had the same idea, but I got greedy.
Yeah. Okay. Can you scroll down for a bit just so I can see the male roster?
So
yeah, sure.
I am very sad. Oh my gosh.
Just for the record, bro. Pro tip. That's why they made a cervic wall for punishment. Go ahead.
and I know. See, I'm about to get my lick back with this one. Give me Penta.
Penta.
I rolled the dice on that one. I should have picked him sooner.
So when I say that's my lick back, she really likes Penta.
I don't fangirl like that, but the way I fangirled watching him at Hog for the Cinco de Mayo show last year.
So for my female pick, and I'm surprised no one chose her yet. Give me Julia.
Oh, that's not. You can have her. Go ahead. That's all right.
Are you serious?
That's all you, big guy.
I started him at one point. Okay.
All right. I'm good. We're back. We're in the last round here, folks. Just before we get into this last round, Danny, Finn Balor, Aleister Black, Ethan Page, and Penta. And for the women, Stephanie Vaquer, Sol Roca, Chelsea Green, and Julia.
That's
Liliana, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Ricky Saints, Alex Shelley, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Jada Parker, and Nikki Cross. I actually think you have a stronger women's team right there. That's pretty good. Lex, Austin Theory, Carmelo Hayes, Obafemi, and Ilya Dragunov. He just picked like the developmental all-star team. He's like, everybody here is just going to do it. EO Sky, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Bella, and Natalia is a strong fucking squad. I mean, Nikki can carry the bucket, I guess, or a towel or something.
Right.
Dominic Mysterio. For me, CM Punk, Chad Gable, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. Come fuck with your boy. AJ Lee, Kalani Jordan, Asuka, and Roxanne Perez. We're going to get our asses kicked, and I'm going to have a fun time watching.
Asuka might carry that team. Don't disrespect her.
That's
Word up.
Dominic Mysterio for Dave. Dominic Mysterio, Gunther, Javon Edmonds, and Jacob Fatu. You've got the
future of WWE.
Yeah, you've got the sneakiest bastard in the game. One of the best technical wrestlers in the game. One of the best high flyers. And one of the best brawlers in the company, all on the same team. This might be the most balanced team of the group right here. So we're back up top for the last picks. Danny, it's on you, brother.
So if I'm gonna have Penta, I have to have Phoenix.
Oh, he went to Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, right. See, I'm playing
he couldn't
chess
get
here.
he couldn't get the guns, so
Right.
he got the Lucha Brothers.
Tomato.
Tomato, those are interchangeable, so you're good. And for your female pick,
and you know what? Just because she's actually a really good friend of mine. Give me Mission.
give you who?
Michin?
Michin.
Mia Yim?
No. I wanted him. I gave him a second chance. I heard what he said. Okay, Michin. There you go.
Listen,
right.
no Michin disrespect will be tolerated on this podcast.
She took my money. She took my money. She took my
love
booking
her.
when I booked her, so it's fine. We're good. We're good.
Listen. Great pick, Danny.
Yeah.
Pick.
Don't
I was
let
on
me
the
talk
fence
you out of
myself.
it.
Yeah.
All right, Liliana, you're up with your final pick.
I was looking. I'm just like, there's no AAA babies up in here.
No. We're not doing We're doing the United States, not the territories. Just the 50 states.
Give me Chris Sabin. Nobody picked him, right? Give me the guns. Why not?
Oh my God.
And she says I want to beat her so bad.
No, porque tú empezaste ahí.
Watch out.
You lost my wife. What happened?
Like 50% of my audience right now just called PTSD for like a
Oh yeah, dog. Started to get
Guys,
I
I'm not saying.
There's about to be some cocotazos hanging out.
I flinched so hard just
my
now.
hand twitching, bro. Can you scroll down for me
It's looking for bare ass. Hold on a second. There you go. For the ladies.
Oh, I'm not picking her. You have seen my face.
I don't know why I thought she
bitch.
meant Nia Jax. I could be wrong though.
Actually, no. Now that you said it, no. Oh, nobody picked her? Jordan Grace?
No one picked her. No.
Please give me Miss Jordan.
Oh, okay. No problem. Oh,
We need another powerhouse in that team.
Oh my God. She's right, actually.
It's between Rhea Ripley and Jordan Grace.
What is wrong with my brain today? I think it's the alcohol. I can't remember how to fucking spell her name. I'm copying. Fuck it. We're doing it.
There you go. Copy paste.
It's because you have a Shawn Michaels cup.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I felt my eyes starting to slip.
I'm glad you had a breath.
Don't lose your smile.
You have to have one to lose. Oh. All right, Lex, your final pick.
All right. This one's easy. I already thought of it. El Grande.
I knew somebody.
Americano.
I'm surprised you didn't choose him.
I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't choose him either.
That guy.
That leaves
guy
us all surprised you didn't pick him.
He took that mask and did it better.
No, just put El Grande USA.
Did.
You know, we know what you mean, bro.
He did. Your female pick, sir.
Lash Legend.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is my turn to shine. This is it. This is my moment.
Sparkle.
And I gotta tell you right now, I'm torn. I really am torn. I didn't want to have to be the guy to do this. But fuck it. I'm going cornball. That's it. I'm marking out, bro. Randy Orton.
I'm surprised no one chose him earlier.
I think it's because he was an obvious pick. I think a lot of people.
I think we all got swept away with that.
Yeah. Now, as
He
far
won't
as
last long. His back hurts.
as the women go, Dave, I don't know if you were headed this way or not. My apologies. but I'm looking at the list. I still see she's on the board. Gave me some Jade Cargill on this list right here. I have enough athleticism. I need a powerhouse on my team. So I'll take Jade. And now, Dave, the final pick of the Survivor Series draft goes to you, my friend.
I'll just say I'm surprised he made it this far and gotten picked. I'm gonna go with Montez for. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Listen,
that was a good pick. That would have been a good pick.
I'm kidding.
He's trolling me. I was about to flip his whole fucking mess.
All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go. You're not gonna like this pick either, but I still have faith that something can happen. I'm never gonna give up on him. LA Knight.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Not gonna give up on him. I know you gave up on him. I know you gave up on him.
It's not him. It's another time. But go ahead. Yeah.
And
who's your female pick?
Everybody's got a lot of petite Spanish women on there, so I'm gonna grab one.
Wait. You have a unique opportunity right here. Very unique.
I'm gonna pick one.
Okay, go ahead.
He's like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna go with Lola Vice.
Oh, boo, that's not.
What was the unique opportunity?
You got Piper Niven on your team, and Nia Jackson just dominate, bro.
I'm not picking fucking. I might as well if I would have went
Nia Jackson takes out people by accident.
No, I'm good.
Nia Jackson knocks people out without even trying.
We're trying to have a safe match, though.
Facts.
Yeah, right. We want people to go home safe. We actually pay out some health care now. We don't want people to get hurt.
Yeah, you picked.
I don't want to flip that bill.
We're independent contractors, like.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we don't want to Ridge Holland anyone in the room, so let's not do that. Plus, he picked a wrestler where about 30% of her body weight is all glutes, so that's good. We'll take that. All right, so this is our list here. Congratulations, boys and girls. I will be posting our teams this week. I will be adding them to a poll. I will let the audience decide who they feel won today's draft, who they feel has the best team on the board. AJ didn't pick AJ Styles. Surprising. I did have him in mind. I did. Yeah, I did feel a couple times like I wanted to, but there were just so many other. I don't know. It's just in the moment. He's already voting. I think it was either Punk or Styles that I went Punk. AJ's got the best men's team. Liliana's got the best women's team. Dave's got the best balance across the board. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But
I'm just chopped liver, right? Like I have the whole future on my team.
You know what? Well, you know what though? No one's gonna be saying shit in 10 years when your team is in their prime, dominating the business.
Yeah, and all your guys are in the retirement home. Yeah,
we're gonna be watching. The retirement home, the PLEs. We'll be watching the PLEs from a decent and moderate home.
There was no John Cena. Nobody picked John Cena.
I didn't add John Cena because technically I didn't include him. I don't feel like he's on the roster. I think I didn't. I wanted to leave that part out. But yes, thank you guys for that game. Again, I'll be posting the teams up, trying to get some feedback on how everybody felt like we did. So, Liliana, you rushed here. Thank you so much for doing that, guys. No, this was a lot of fun. Right now, really quickly, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Again, no more than 60 seconds, 1 quick minute. And then we'll be back to talk about this Saturday's Survivor Series card. I'm excited. So let me go ahead and pop in one of these bad boys, and then and we'll be right back.
Hello, boys and girls out there. My name is AJ Orsini, and usually I'm rolling with my right-hand man, my brother from exactly the same exact mother, the Steve Dave, and we are the hosts of Orsini's Uncensored Mind. And predominantly, we're a pro wrestling podcast, of course, but we tackle all number of subjects on our show. We do it with laughs, we do it with class, and we do it conversationally, baby. We have a great conversation with our fan base, of course, you folks out there in the House of O. And now is an opportunity for you to jump on board and be a team member. How do you do that? Very simple. Email AJOrcD96host@gmail.com to find out sponsorship opportunities that all of you qualify for, whether you're a business or individual. If you want to find a way to support the show, once again, email AJ or C96host@gmail.com. What kind of sponsorship opportunities are you talking about? I mean, we range from anywhere from $1, $5 to $10. What do those numbers buy you? Email the address, AJOrcini96host@gmail.com. We'll have the conversation. It's an easy peasy system, and you'll be able to get your word out. Whatever it is you need said, whatever it is you need done over the airwaves or Wilson's uncensored mind. Let's not just be fan and host, folks. Let's be partners. Head over to the email and I'll email now about sponsorship.
So as we continue on with our evening of debauchery and Survivor Series, I have to re-up my Shawn Michaels cup because I burned through it like an asshole, which means I am at peak podcasting host mode right now. This is it. This is the most charismatic you motherfuckers will ever see me.
Absolutely.
So really quickly, as we branch off now into the Survivor Series, I want to let everybody know, and I'll remind everybody again at the end of the show, I'm going to be attempting to go live again in 1 month's time because I wanted to bring back the tradition of OUM being Xmas as fuck.
Yes.
This particular Christmas, we're going to go live for Christmas. This will be, I think, the 4th or 5th edition. I stopped doing it after a while because it was hard to get people. It's holiday season, so it's hard to get people's schedules together and stuff. So we're going to be back up live in 1 month for Christmas. I got the Ric Flair sweater on deck. We're going to be ready to go. I've lost some weight, so this year it'll fit. So I'm really, really excited. And so that, just to remind everybody on that. So we're going to have a little bit more fun with you guys with, let me bring this up now. All right. So this Saturday is going to be the Survivor Series. As previously mentioned, we have got 2 War Games matches. We've got 2 championship matches. Much to discuss, much to get to. But before we get into the actual card, I have a question. I've asked Dave this question. In fact, we've talked about this on the show, I think about a week or so ago. It's a clip on the YouTube channel. But I've got panelists. I've got other people on the show that I definitely want to get their opinions about. And what are the big questions that I have to ask because it pertains to Survivor Series? Dave and I had this discussion. Dave, we were talking about War Games and the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. Now, War Games has been going on for the last few years, but before that, the basis of this pay-per-view was the Survivor Series. It was based on 10-man tags, 12-man tags, 20-woman tags, or whatever the fuck. The whole idea, Night Before Christmas, come, yes, for the win. I'm slurping out of Shawn Michaels.
Got a whole Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo.
Oh, look at that.
That's mandatory.
I was trying to get the A heart on my butt cheek, but the tattoo artist said no.
You ain't stopped this man from drinking my red cherry Kool-Aid, bro?
First of all, I didn't know what was in the cup. Secondly, I ain't his daddy. Thirdly, I love the fact that you drink that because that's one of my favorite drinks.
Absolutely.
And fourth, we're talking War Games and traditional 5-on-5. So I want to ask the panel here. Lex, let's start with you. Which do you lean more towards? Which one do you prefer? Which one, if you had to pick one, because they're both great, but if you had to pick one, you're booking the show, you're booking the card. Would you rather have a 5-on-5 traditional tag team match or a War Games match?
I definitely think that War Games has been overused the past couple of years now. It should be saved for probably like massive blood feuds. Like you had the Bloodline and stuff a few years ago. Like that worked in the War Games, and that was cool. There was actual story going into it. I want to take it back to the traditional Survivor Series matches and let them tell the story in the ring without all the, all the craziness of the cage and all that stuff. Like, and we could come back to War Games in a few years or so. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of the traditional Survivor Series. Like that was fun.
Dave, you actually made a good point that I would like to reiterate for this show now that we're live. When you were mentioning the difference between the two matches, in the sense that you felt like War Games a little bit more gimmicky. The 5-on-5 is an example of a match where you don't really need to. Do you remember that point you were trying to make before? Where you were like, you can tell a story out there. No, but I want you to explain it again for the live audience this time, as opposed to when we did the clip before.
Well, I mean, I think with War Games, if I remember it correctly, my point was with War Games, you're kind of forced to go over the top. Whereas in a 5v5, you kind of are forced to tell a story. You don't have a cage to climb. You're not expecting someone to kill themselves. Like when I see War Games, someone's got to die. At least 1 or 2 people got to die. But if you have 5-on-5 tag, I'm expecting wrestling. I'm expecting spots. I'm expecting timing. I'm expecting telling a story. I'm expecting all that stuff. Mind games between both sides. Things like that. You're kind of restricting it rather than everyone just creating chaos in the middle of the ring. So, yeah, I mean, if I can get my answer out there, I obviously prefer the traditional 5v5 and saving the cage for something more of like a big payout. That makes more sense because emotion going into it rather just doing it for fun. And now I have 2 teams, regardless of how much you try to create some reason why they're in there. And I know they did try to do that here too. To me, it's just 2 teams going there, beating the shit out of each other for really no reason at all. Yeah, you over there? You're gonna.
I saw
the liquor's making a comeback. Hold on.
Yeah. Slow down, cowboy.
I'm trying to cut a show. I'm trying to make it a hope spot. I'm cutting them off. Don't worry about it.
That's Shawn Michaels Cup. I'm just saying.
You know what? Yeah, I fucked with
You
the wrong
sucked on
hombre
Shawn Michaels a little too hard, buddy.
Shawn Michaels had a kickback. It was a kickback.
Yo.
Danny, now that I'm tasting my own bile, why don't you? I have a question to ask you at the moment. When it comes to the war games itself, my brother actually made a very good point that sometimes in a war games, people feel the need to just kind of go over the top. As a person who's watched wrestling for as long as you've watched it, and you in particular, you've watched such a varying array, like so many different styles of wrestling. When you see a war games match, like for instance, as an example, and I didn't want to bring it up, but I think it fits in this way. There's war games that we're going to see this Saturday, and then there's the war games we just saw last week.
Yes.
And they're in 2 completely different worlds. What we saw last week is nothing close to what we're going to see this week.
Right.
Do you feel, in your opinion, that if you do a war games like we're going to see on Saturday, is that, for a fan like yourself, is that a disappointment when you just saw that war games last week?
I feel like that really depends on who's watching, because yes, me personally, I like what we saw last week. That's more my stuff. But I also know that's not a lot of people's cup of tea. You know,
okay, fair enough.
Like I feel like a lot of people don't want to see the blood and guts. But so I feel like for me personally, it's a step down just because I like that. But I also feel like for me, war games, I prefer the traditional Survivor Series. When it comes to Survivor Series,
yeah, exactly. Okay.
For nostalgic reasons too. I remember back in the day when it used to be a SmackDown versus Raw thing. That was fun, and I feel like with what's happening this weekend, that would have made more sense too. So how do I feel about this War Games coming up? It's a WWE style War Games.
It's like
at his voice.
It's just acceptance at this point.
Yeah.
It's like
yes, that's the perfect way to word that.
Did you see how his body snitched on him when he mentioned blood and guts? He was so upbeat.
Yeah,
and then the Saturday, and then the Saturday is gonna be what it is. You know,
we'll be watching.
They're gonna do a thing, and I'm gonna watch it. It's
But see, Danny's smart to the business. If he wasn't ring announcing right now, he would have destroyed this Saturday. But now that he's in the business, you know what? It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be what it is.
Please tune in and make sure you watch.
They're gonna be live at they're gonna be live at Petco Park in San Diego this Saturday, 7 p.m. live on ESPN. Or ask your local provider. If you're in the Canadian territory, it'll still be on Netflix now.
Or ask your friend for their login. Wink.
Yeah. Liliana, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
There's 4. We call them the Big 4, the Core 4, however you want to mention it. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 4, usually the 4th is usually Survivor Series. Not to take anything away from it, but the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, usually both treated and celebrated as more important pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think in the last few years that the addition of the War Games has increased the value of Survivor Series? Do you feel more excited for Survivor Series because you know it's the War Games as opposed to when it was just the tag matches?
I feel like the consistency of the War Games, of it being like every single year for the past few years, it's taken away.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely taken away its value, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, like War Games should be for more like, I want to see death. It should be like one of those like rarities type of thing. So it's like when you see too much of something, even though I just saw it last year, I'm seeing it again this year. It's like, no, you switch it up every year for WrestleMania, for Royal Rumble, for SummerSlam, right? So why can't you switch it up for Survivor Series? We've seen War Games already. Some of these combinations of teams, it don't make sense at the beginning, but then you try to make sense of it, if that makes sense. But the value of the pay-per-view alone, I don't know. I'm not excited for the War Games. I'm excited for the event itself. Okay. But for that particular
like aspect of it.
Yeah, like it's just like, okay, cool.
We'll be watching.
Yeah, we'll be watching.
Can I ask a question on top of that? Can I ask a question to everybody?
Yeah.
You can ask, yeah, sure.
Would everybody feel better if there was one War Games match throughout the show?
I don't think that
no.
Yeah.
And why? Because we're not gonna eliminate the women's just because that's what'll end up happening. If let's just say that you know what, let's go back to one. The women's is out of here, and to be honest with you, I'd kind of rather have the women's one than the men one, especially after what we saw. What it was a few weeks ago on the other show that we don't talk about, because that shit was pretty good. And yeah, so unfortunately, I think we would get more matches in the PLE, but to sacrifice the women's War Games for that, I think today, right now, the way we're at, I wouldn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I feel like if anything, they should have had a completely separate War Games paper or PP. What's it called now?
PLE.
Yeah. I feel like they should have just had a completely separate War Games one where it would have been more, and then just kept Survivor Series a little bit more traditional.
Yeah.
See, I don't agree, only for the simple fact that if they had that pay-per-view but it wasn't annual, I'll sign up for it. When they were doing Hell in a Cell every year, I did not like that pay-per-view. And it's the same thing when they were doing TLC every year. I do not like that pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
My brother and I disagree, but I don't like the fact that they're still doing Elimination Chamber every year, no matter what, in the same month, in the same thing. The scheduling of it it just bothers me. Hey, GT in the chat, I prefer a traditional 5v5 over War Games. War Games should be like every year's maybe, or saved as an old shit personal issue boiled over, i.e. the
100% agree.
The Bloodline one did obviously make the most sense. And if you remember that Bloodline one, even though the story was already built in, you could have just had a War Games match. They told the story in that Bloodline match to where Sami Zayn make a choice. He decides to boot Kevin. Jey Uso finally gives him the hug. He is accepted amongst the Usos. It progressed something. Now, every year, they're just throwing a team together. We didn't have a War Games team until about 2 weeks ago. So it just is what it is. And if we're creating a War Games just to have the one, because we'll make it special, fuck it, we'll make the other one a regular 5-on-5, but we'll have the one.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of the dudes in this situation before I get rid of the women, because at least with the women, they're the ones with the storyline.
Right.
I agree.
Honestly, the women have been like working, bro. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, I don't say that, obviously, just because I'm a woman. But, like, if you really pay attention to their matches, like, they've really been doing their thing. And then, meanwhile, we have Brock Lesnar.
And then, hold on, you wasn't here for it. I got to show her. She wasn't here. Hold on.
You missed that one.
Sportskeeda solved it. We found out it was Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero did it. He was the one responsible. He was there. He is the culprit. I don't know why Wyndham Hotel is calling my phone right now.
You just see Heyman's there.
Yeah, menacing, right? Menacing. I think he has something to
Yeah,
do with.
he's known for.
He has something to do with it. He's managing Sub-Zero too.
They're trying to get me to go on vacation. Fuck these people. I'm live right now, baby. Wyndham Vacations. So we're talking about it. It's a great place to start. Thank you for the transition, because I'm going to take us right now into the actual PLE for this Saturday. And there's only 4 matches. I do not know the order of the matches. I'm just going with my gut based on how I would do it in my head. I got 2 War Games matches, which means one of them starts, one of them ends. And I have the distinct feeling they ain't opening with Brock. So here we go. The women are up first. The women's War Games: Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee. An all-star cast going against Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch. Not too shabby a team on the other side. I've made this case before in the past. I have some panelists now who probably haven't heard, so I'll repeat it for the start of this. Me and my brother were having the conversation. Based on everything we've seen over the last few months, you go back to Evolution, you go back to SummerSlam, you go back to WrestleMania. For 2025, in my opinion, this has been the year of the women's division. In my opinion, I've seen a ton of progress. I've seen a ton of improvement, not just from the main stars. Rhea Ripley has stepped up. The Kabuki Warriors have stepped up. Liv Morgan. I'm still not a Morgan fan, but you got to give credit where credit is due. She has stepped up. We've done this without the 4 horsewomen, without Bianca Belair. We have had new stars stepping up. Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez is back
Chelsea
on.
Green.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green, man.
I'm not huge on Julia myself, but Julia has been making a mark on the main roster. Stephanie Vakora is now World's Women's Champion. We're seeing a renaissance take place. So the only reason this match is first, in my opinion, is because Lesnar and Roman Reigns are in the War Games. I don't think there's any other reason for it to be last. It's a matchup that doesn't have anybody invested in it. We'll get to that match when we get there. But to start off with the women's War Games match, this 5-on-5 in particular, in my opinion, might be the strongest women's War Games ever. This might be one of the most stacked ones in comparison to the others. I have one thing I don't want to see. And it's going to happen. But there's one I don't want to see. I don't need EO on top of the cage with a garbage can. Not for the 4th time. Not for the 4th
I know you're going to see it at some point.
I'm going to see it.
No, you're going to see it.
I'm going to do it.
I think we'll see her and Kyrie up there.
Yeah. One or the other.
Listen, I'll take that. Flapjack from the top. Let's start with Liliana, ladies first, when it comes to the women's match. Let's start with you. I just want to ask you a general question on what it is you anticipate from the women in this match. Do you foresee more story than hardcore, or do you anticipate more hardcore than story?
I feel like we're about to anticipate more story. Only because you have 2 women on the first team. You got AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss, who are kind of, coming back. Charlotte, she comes back, but she kind of just gets right into it. So I'm not
Hold on. Alexa's been back since January.
I know, but listen to what she said though, because she's making a point.
Okay, go ahead.
She hasn't really she's been doing the whole tag team
she's
stuff.
Been laying low.
As a man, I was premature. Continue. I apologize.
It happens to the best of us, my friend.
It wasn't my fault. The phone rang and it startled me. Continue.
From the Shawn Michaels Cup. That's why.
Oh no, he's not premature, honey. He's been hitting the right spot on that.
Hey yo, don't use honey. Hey yo.
Somebody call AJ's wife on speed dial.
She gave me the cup. So really, hold on a second.
She said, "I'm not in the mood. Take this cup."
For real.
When Dave wasn't on the show for his sabbatical, my wife did 3 episodes in a row, and she kept calling herself the queen of support. So she's been very supportive. So go ahead, continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off from your.
Nah, you good. So even though she has been back for X amount of time, I feel like it wasn't her full momentum coming back. She was still getting her toes wet in the water type of thing. And now I feel like, okay, we're in Survivor Series. She's been back for almost a year. Now she can really show up and show out. So I feel like this is going to be her platform to do that. AJ, same thing. She hasn't been back for too long, and she's kind of been out the loop since she came back. But now this is her way of, let me show up and show out. Now, who are they going to delegate their storytelling with? That I don't know. Maybe we could do obviously we're gonna go with AJ and Becky. That's gonna probably
they're gonna progress that somehow in some way.
Heck yeah. And then you got Kabuki Warriors and Alexa and Charlotte. I like to see that tag team match, but then who are they gonna build Rhea, Io, Naya, and Lash?
Oh God, I hope they're not building for that.
I would hope not, but I just have, considering how Loki has been, it's just kind of the predictability of it.
We'll see. Dave, you were underwhelmed by AJ Lee's work at the WrestlePalooza pay-per-view, but you did, if I remember correctly, you gave her the benefit of the doubt. She'd been gone, I don't know, a decade.
So I didn't. If I remember correctly, I didn't blame her. It was It was the overhype and the way that match played out. I don't think she
30
was
minutes
like
wasn't the best.
Been.
30 minutes
it wasn't her best showing.
Yeah, it wasn't her best showing because 30 minutes probably wasn't the best idea for that match in general. That match is 10 minutes shorter. It might be a different story. But
Hardly agree.
I wanted to ask Dave this question because when we were on the show and we were talking about her return, you had said you hadn't really seen a whole lot of AJ Lee in the past. You did your homework leading up to WrestlePalooza, but you really weren't too familiar with the work. You know of her, you know things that she had done, but you weren't too familiar. And I had hyped her to you by saying what I loved so much about AJ Lee back in the day is that she always seemed ahead of her time. She was great on the mic. She was a great wrestler. But she was in there with the divas.
Mm-hmm.
As now, she's Jurassic Park. She used to live 20 billion years ago. She now lives today with the humans. Okay? She's not stepping into the ring with divas on Saturday. She's stepping into the ring with 9 of some of the best goddamn female professional wrestlers on planet Earth. So do you suspect you'll see a better performance from AJ, or is this another situation of this probably isn't the best idea for AJ to be in this match?
No, I think this is actually it has less opportunity to fail if I'm looking at AJ Lee specifically. Now, if she goes in there and botches and starts fucking hurting people and doing weird shit, that's a whole different conversation. But we're talking so many stars on here that are known to carry matches. So we can get the spotlight off of her. She can still work as long as her timing's gotten better, as long as she's in the right position and she's executing the spot she's supposed to be executing. There's no like I said, my complaint before was I don't think they took enough of the spotlight off of her. They overhyped her and then they high beamed her when she was not ready for that. This should be the opposite of that. There's so much more going on. It's very easy for her to fade in the back, step out to the spotlight, do a spot, do it successfully, fall back, and just kind of get her feet under her. So this should be a good opportunity for a better look. Yep. Now that's up to her. She going there hurting people and missing spots. I don't know what to say after that.
In shape.
It is what it is, but this should be a better opportunity.
We don't need to.
Ooh, Nia Jax and AJ Lee, keep those motherfuckers apart.
This
for real.
Lex, you have a very unique experience that I would like to play on for this particular match because normally when it comes to the War Games, there's always a conversation: who should win, the heels or the faces? And you, my friend, have a unique experience of being actually pretty good at both. I've seen you be a heel. I've seen you be a babyface. I worked against you when you were babyface, but I've seen your heel work. So I know that you have a pretty good grasp of both sides. If you were the agent, if you're putting this match together, who do you shine up and who do you put over?
The heels are getting put over for me when it comes to this. The heels are getting put over. And that's not me just being biased because I like being a heel. I just think it adds more to every story afterwards. You got Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. I feel like Becky needs to get one up on AJ Lee just so I could want to see it again. I'm not gonna want to see it again. If AJ comes out victorious in this, I'm not gonna want to see it again. I think the heels are gonna walk away with the victory on Saturday.
But who do you want
Easily.
to put the heels over? But are you having the heels win in a dominant fashion, or are you shining up the babies, but the heels are going to go over?
Dominant fashion. Dominant. They need to go in there, and it just needs to be a car wreck of just Nia Jax, Lash Legend, all of them just completely obliterating the baby faces. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a story. There's a story already built in. We already got it. The women are good. I don't want to see a story. I want to see the heels actually come up in this one and own the baby faces so that I have something that I want to watch next time.
There you go. There you go. Back to the chat here. War Games is almost as bad as the bragging rights one for brand supremacy. Wow. That's an old, what's that, 08, 09? For fuck's sake.
And that was a hard time to be a WWE fan.
It do.
A match like this definitely does protect AJ. I think that's why she's in it. You're probably not going to see her in there until the end.
Probably not.
For the pop.
Yeah, for the pop. Danny, you know, you've been watching this for a long time, and you've been a fan for as long as you've probably been alive. But when I ask you this question, I need you to dig deep into the wealth of knowledge.
Get in there.
Okay, really get in there. Okay, if you were in a situation, I'm going to take this off the screen. If you were in a situation to call this match, I don't mean in a situation like with Lex just now. I put him in the position of agent. I'm putting you in the wrestler's position. I'm putting the boots on you. You're in the ring, okay? It's 5-on-5. You're inside of a War Games, okay? I put you in the wrestling boots. If you're a team captain, let's say, we'll do it both ways. We'll start with the baby faces. If you're a team captain, what order are you going in? Who starts? Who comes out last? For the baby faces.
So I'm gonna start with last, and I will put AJ Lee last for the pop.
Okay, yeah,
for the pop. Because realistically speaking, I feel like that's what she's kind of been known for ever since she came back. The Moments.
Right.
First, I will go with Charlotte Flair.
Start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Just because she's a workhorse. Right. There you go. And I feel like she can carry a lot of the match no matter who she's with. She's worked phenomenally with everyone.
Right.
So I will start with Charlotte, and then I would, the last one would be AJ Lee for the pop.
Who's 2, 3, and 4? Who's after Charlotte?
After Charlotte, I would go with Alexa Bliss, her tag team partner. It kind of working together, that type of thing. I would go with Io Sky after that, and Rhea Ripley, because Rhea Ripley is Rhea Ripley.
You booked it the same way I would have.
Yeah, I like that order.
And then
you don't think that order's safe? I think it's safe.
I think that order is gonna give you a pop every time that timer goes down.
And I feel like pro wrestling's just predominantly moments and then everything else.
Yeah,
especially in the WWE.
Predominantly in the WWE.
Specifically in the WWE.
Now, quickly give me the heels. What do you do with the heels?
For the heels, I will start with Last Legend.
Okay.
And I would follow with the Kabuki Warriors, for that whole tag team thing.
Right.
Followed by Becky Lynch and ending with Nia Jax as the shit, you guys are all fucked.
No, literally.
This guy knows his shit. I'm telling you. This guy knows his shit. All right. So real quick, we'll go around the table. Predictions. Which team will win? Who do you think wins the match? I think Lex kind of already gave it away, but we'll start with Lex. Make it official here. Who do you put over? Which team?
I'm going with the heels. I'm going with the heels on this one. A giant car wreck. They're gonna eat the baby faces alive. That's what I want to see. That's what I think we're gonna see.
Nom 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 nom. Danny, who wins?
Who do I want to win, or who do I think is gonna win?
Great question. Who do you think is going to win?
the baby faces because AJ Lee and Merch is like synonymous. And if she wins,
That's not the that. Hold on. You can make that same argument, but we got stats to show that's not the person selling the merch. On that very
Well, you're
team.
not wrong. But I
Huh?
feel like that's where they're at.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like how everyone wanted John Cena to sell T-shirts, but CM Punk was the one selling them. That.
Yeah, fair enough.
What you gonna do? Liliana, who wins the match?
Of course, my baby faces. You just alone, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Come on.
That's all she needs. That's all
Nia
I need.
Jax on the other team. That just takes it away. So it's basically 4 on 5.
Dave, who wins?
I agree. I think the heels in this type of match, I think heels winning drives any story that you have coming out of this. So yeah, baby faces winning here is like your pay to me is always like a payout moment in these type of matches. So I think the heels are gonna take it.
All right. I'm going baby faces. And the only reason I'm going baby faces because I actually if I had to sit down and write out how this match is gonna go, I'd figure it out. But at the top of my head, I don't really know how the baby faces are gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll explain later why I kind of need the baby faces to win here. Because it affects the main event. So I'll come back to this, but I'm making a pick. I'm not dodging out. I'm making a pick. It's the baby faces. I'll explain why a little later. A little suspense. Stay tuned. So
AJ's playing chess here.
So we'll come out of this one here, and we're moving on to the match that I feel will absolutely be next, which is the Intercontinental Championship match as John Cena is going to be I can't believe I'm saying these words. Will be defending the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series against El Sucio, the king of the luchadores, Dominic Mysterio. And we have to do this every time. Dave, we have to do this every time. I cannot believe I'm sitting here saying to myself that this is a fair and even match. This is right here. And I can't. Now, granted, one rised up and the other one's coming down a little bit. But it's right here. This match does not sound as crazy as it would have 3 years ago. But what makes it make even more sense is the fact that it's for the Intercontinental Championship. So it wasn't like they pushed Dom to a point where he probably shouldn't have been yet. And it wasn't like they dropped down John to a point that he shouldn't be at. They're right where they need to be for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's beautiful that the title change happened. I didn't even catch this. And God damn it, I catch everything. But I didn't even catch this. John won the title in Boston, technically his hometown. I mean, it's the hometown with the nearest building to his actual hometown. There's no arena in West Newbury, so Boston is what it is, right? He wins it there, and then the next week when John comes out to celebrate and Dom comes out to challenge him, it's like, yeah, let's do it tonight. Nah, we did it your way last week. We did it in your hometown. Now we do it in my hometown in San Diego. I said, oh shit, I forgot. He's from fucking San Diego. It is his home goddamn town. That's amazing. Great long-term storytelling. But this match is going to be taking place in San Diego. I was very cautious on how they were going to do a cage in an open baseball field. I've now seen the setup, so now it makes all the sense in the world how they're able to do it. But we're defending a singles championship here between John Cena and Dominic Mysterio. Lex, we'll start with you. John Cena on Dominic Mysterio one-on-one. What are the chances? And I'm not asking you to make a pick right now, but just give me your thought process on how far can we go with the idea that Dom just might win it back? You know what I mean? Like storytelling wise, like how can we wrestle this match where we get Dom like right there?
It's already there. He's the hometown boy. It's already there.
They're gonna go nuts when he.
They're gonna go crazy for him. They're gonna go
Pop of the
crazy
night.
for him.
Literally.
The
That,
pop of the night.
that might be the hottest match of the night. They're gonna go crazy for John.
Is it a John Cena ECW moment? Will he have to come out with the belt up like this and the whole and then punching him in the arm and stuff like that? If Cena wins, we riot in San Diego, baby.
How crazy would it be if we see a Rey Mysterio heel turn? He comes out and helps his son, helps baby boy. Yeah,
Nah,
that's how I'll book
crazy.
it.
That would be the worst thing that they ever did. Because the money right now is Dom and Ray for the title in AAA.
Mhm.
So they're not.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
think
gonna
they're
happen.
I don't think they're gonna ruin that. That's where the money is. Now that Ray's healed and he's been blessed by the gods, and he's
Yeah.
returned in to wear the spandex once again. I think yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead. Continue your point.
No, the
He's
suspense builds
already
itself.
there,
He's
yeah.
the hometown boy. It's already in your head. Like, all right, he's probably gonna win it back more than likely. But is he really? Is he? It's still that little bit of like, wait, John actually might. This is retirement tour, man. He can take this all the way. It's
Yeah,
exciting. It's like you said, they're both
because the other
right here.
aspect of this match, what makes it crazy is let's say John wasn't on his retirement tour. It would be completely plausible that Dom could win that title back in San Diego in front of that audience.
Yeah.
But it's not. And not only is it not the tournament, it's the second to last match he's ever going to have. So now it's like, that's why I mean by how close can we get them to buy into the idea that he just might win it? Because the only way that belt comes off is if he loses. They didn't set up a match to where, if he loses by DQ, he loses the belt so that he doesn't have to take. No, this is a straight up one-on-one match. So he's either going to do a job before he does the job, or something else is going to happen. So
And let's be honest, does Dom? I can't even believe I'm saying this, but does Dominic even need the win? Does he need it? He's a AAA champion. Does he actually need it?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
But
Under
wouldn't
normal
you want a
circumstances,
world champion to look dominant, though?
What was that?
Wouldn't you want a world champion to look dominant?
See, and therein lies the problem, because I was just going to say that. Under normal circumstances, I don't think the WWE would give a shit about the AAA Mega Championship. But now that they own it, it's a world fucking title, and it's on Dominic, and it's on Dominic motherfucking Mysterio.
And one of the most over wrestlers in the WWE right now, like.
Yeah, I know, one of the most over babyface heels in the company right now.
Yeah,
and the whole shebang. Dave, I have a different question for you, because you and I have taken this journey for a while now when it comes to Dominic. So I'll ask flat out: do you think Dom should win here? I don't know what your pick is. I'm not asking for the pick just yet. But as far as the rise of Dominic Mysterio, is this a situation where he should be taking a loss?
It depends, because I'm still a firm believer that, I don't know, man. Look, I think Dominic should. I think I'm gonna make my pick, dude. I think Dominic should win here. Like, it
does seem like we're beating around the bush. I'll bring it back around for the pick.
If there's anybody who I think deserves a win over John Cena right now, regardless of what time frame at the run that we're at, it doesn't matter. Dominic's the guy right now. It's really weird for me to say, just like
the guy that we were
really
killing
hard.
because he didn't go to NXT is the guy that we're saying right now. He probably should beat John right now.
He is. It is clear to me his path to the world title if he keeps continuing, and this just it puts more fuel into that rocket. So what they decide to do, because this is completely unpredictable with the whole John Cena thing going on right now, we'll see. But I think Dominic, dare I say it, deserves this rub right here. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
So if Cena loses, they better have a good ass final match. And Dom should win unless Roxanne tries to help and Liv comes back and costs Dom the win, because at least that gives him something coming out of it.
So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that, but I wasn't thinking about
Judgment Day could cost him the win.
Liliana, expand on that. What were you just going to say?
I
Go ahead.
wasn't thinking about Liv. I was thinking about that because my thing is this, right? You could have Dominic win, and even though they are level, they are here to here, but I feel like that takes away from John Cena a little bit. Like you kind of been having him on like a winning streak. It's kind of like, damn, you having him lose against Dominic Mysterio. Like no shade, because he is great. But I feel like what would happen is if Dominic were to lose, because he could,
Right.
he is my pick, but this is what I feel like could happen. So how they thought Liv Morgan would be the one interfering and costing Dominic the win, I feel like it may be Finn Balor, just because of just the animosity, just little shady stuff here and there, like literally all year. Liv
Right.
has been gone. He's been gassing up the whole thing with him and Roxanne. So it's like
Finn Balor already has a history of costing a Judgment Day member a title when it comes to that. So just everyone go talk to Damian Priest about that. He knows all about
long-term storytelling with
situation.
Finn and Liv, though. If that was to happen.
Finn's made a point that if you fuck him, he's gonna fuck you really, 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 really bad. Yeah, God. Danny,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you a question, but then I want you to end it with your pick. Since it appears that everybody else here has already given their goddamn picks, go ahead, Danny. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then I kind of want you to end it with who you think is going to actually win the match, and that is this: whether Dominic wins this match, doesn't win this match, however you want to explain it. Of all 4 matches, this might be the one in the booking room where you got to go, okay, let's pay attention to what we're doing here because this is very, very important. What I want to ask you, and then you can tell me your pick, regardless of how this match ends, what do you foresee in 2026 for Dominic Mysterio?
Skyrocket. Skyrocket. Just
Skyrocket to a different level or world champion skyrocket?
both.
Ooh.
I mean, main event status. It just think about it. You are the second to last match against arguably the most famous, the most over, the most biggest pro wrestling superstar in one of the big 4 events.
Yeah.
Right. And if he loses, he still lost to John Cena at a Survivor Series.
Yeah.
If he wins, he just beat John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship at a Survivor Series. There's no way that he's going to 100% take an L. This is only going... I mean, having a one-on-one match with John Cena overall. And then, let's be realistic, Dominic Mysterio is probably the best heel in the company right now. If he were to win against John Cena, everyone's favorite wrestler at one point, I have to...
Not this one.
And
this one over here hates this motherfucker's guts. So.
Listen, I did for a very long time too. Anyways, so he beats John Cena in his retirement tour for the Nuclear Heat. He's gonna get after that. Where if you're going to pair any babyface against any heel, it would be Dom. You know.
Fair enough.
So to end it with my pick, I think Dominic Mysterio should win this match 100%.
Should win. Do you think he's going to win?
I think he is going to win because it makes sense. It's John Cena's retirement tour. He doesn't really need to retire with the Intercontinental Championship. Had it been the world title, I would see him do that, but it's it's the workhorse title, and it would make Dom look better. And then we move on from that.
I haven't heard that in a long time. I'm glad you know your shit. The workhorse title. I remember that. Shout out to Kurt Hennig.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect.
And then you move. We can end the Dominic Mysterio John Cena story, and then to move on to the last match of John Cena's career, which I'm pretty sure has nothing to do with the Intercontinental title. So
fair enough. our commenter is leaving. I got a jet for a meeting in a few. Great panel, tons of fun, boys. Yeah, I gotta have these guests on more. They killed it. And then he also said next year he's absolutely winning Money in the Bank.
I
There you
agree.
go.
I agree.
That's a very big possibility. So seems like everybody here has made their picks. Unfortunately, I got to go against the grain on this one. As much as I would want Dominic to win the belt back, as much as I would want him to be in the driver's seat leading into the Rumble, I can't see him doing a loss here and then do a loss to Gunther in just a few short weeks, about 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks. I can't see it happening. I do predict a lot of fuckery taking place at the end of this.
100%.
I also did not think of Liv until that guy said it, but now it makes all the sense in the world. Even if she's not cleared to perform, she's got to be healthy enough to be back on the road. This could be the start of that. There's ways around this, and infighting within the Judgment Day to me at this stage of the game would make sense leading into the Rumble, which right now it could be infighting and it could be really tense, but then by the Rumble you could really have that big moment that sets the stage for something huge at WrestleMania. And not to take away from Dom, but somebody made a really good point to me just the other day. It wasn't online, it was an actual friend. I have those. And he said, after everything Finn has done for the last 2 years, as far as putting guys over and getting good matches out of everybody, he's due for a big Mania situation.
100%.
Yeah.
So even if it's not something they plan on doing long term with him, he deserves that big moment. It could be a built-up Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio. I don't know. We'll see. There could be something there to build upon. We'll see how the storytelling goes. So unfortunately, I do have to pick John. I got no problem with John, but I just don't think he does the job before he does the job, which would mean that it's probably going to be Gunther winning the IC title again, which would be a step down for him.
That was going to be my next point, because if it's for the title, that's a problem.
No, but if I'm
that's
Gunther,
a reverse push.
But the beauty of Gunther is, regardless of what's around his waist, he's going to be the dominant figure. So if you still have Punk as the world champion and you have plans for Punk, because let's face it, Punk is 80 years old at this point. And so, like, you're going to get as much money out of him as you can. You've got this guy in the wing staying warm. You got him in the bullpen ready to relieve him at any moment. And why not? I made this joke to my wife at SummerSlam because I had said it and then commentary had said it. I think they ran the numbers. About 83% of Gunther's WWE career, which has been the last 5 or 6 years, he's held a championship. He's been a champion for well over 80% of his WWE career. So this is just another notch on the belt for him, but it's supposed to lead to bigger and better things. So we'll see. Our next match, which should be quick for us, but maybe Lex will take his time with this one. But it's the WWE World's Women's Championship match: Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. I don't mind so much the match taking place. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't mind it considering what's at stake here. Can we not give Nikki's pretty? Let's just look at Nikki. I don't need to hear Nikki. I don't need to really. There's no need. And Stephanie is even better looking to look at. And she tries. At least she's got the accent issue and the language barrier. Nikki was born in Arizona, so I don't know what her issue is with promos. And my brother hit it on the fucking head. I don't think people would look that harsh at her if you didn't have Hall of Famer in the lower third. I think the expectation would be a lot lighter on her if it didn't fucking say Hall of Famer at the bottom. Because we all lived through that era. Some of us in this room didn't watch as much of it as some of the other ones did. But we all lived through that era. I never once sat there and said, she's a future Hall of Famer this month.
100% agree.
Word.
I've never looked at the Bellas once and went, you know what? Dusty Rhodes, Harley Race,
Bret the Hitman Hart,
Bret the Hitman, Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Nikki and Brie Bella. It's right there at the top of the goddamn list. And even if you want to eliminate the men because I'm just being an asshole, fair enough. Moolah, Mae Young, Mildred Burke, Trish Stratus, Lita, Mickey James. You can go to China, Beth Phoenix, Nikki and Brie Bella.
Don't laugh.
But here's the funny. Here's why we shouldn't laugh. Because you know why why we shouldn't laugh at the Bellas? Because standing next to the Bellas, and this is official now, remember this. Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler. Okay. What was the other one they just did? Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler. I'm missing one. That was also like, Michelle McCool.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Most people
It's
did.
like, hey, point taken. I got all about it.
It's like, that's the
Oh,
joke.
God,
It's like, that's what it
who
is.
was the Hall of Famer
it
again?
was
I
the
can't
one.
remember.
Her breath smelled like brimstone, death, and dick. Oh, it was Michelle McCool. That's
Michelle
the one.
McCool, yeah.
That's the one who it was. So
Totally
we can't.
not because she's who her husband is.
No, we can't. Yeah, it wasn't nepotism at all. So it was her athletic ability and that faith breaker she used all the time.
And that half championship she had.
She's a 5-star employee.
Damn, it turned into a
Stop.
McCool Cooks ass.
Oh, I don't know if you've been paying attention. I'm cooking all these bitches. I can't do this shit anymore. For the record, I have respect for all of them. They took the bumps, they were on the road, but let's be fucking real. If Nikki Bella was not paying alimony, would she fucking be here? The answer is fucking no.
No.
Okay,
No.
she was already in a bad spot when her stepfather got caught up. And what I could only assume, Dave, remember we talked about it, was it reverse rape? I don't understand how that works. He was.
Wait, what did we talk about?
Remember John Laurinaitis in the hotel room? He didn't want to put his pee-pee in her, but Vince made me. Vince made me put my pee-pee in her. I didn't want to do it. Vince said, "You got to do it." I'm doing my Trump now. He said, "You got to do it." I didn't want to do it, but he told me I had to do it. And the Bellas stayed away from this shit for mad long. One of the other Bella is over at AEW just hanging out with her husband.
Chilling. Yeah.
Chilling. Because, her
She'll be
marriage
back
worked.
soon too. She'll be back.
Well, that depends. Because the hubby's making some crazy money doing jack shit of nothing over there. Doing jack shit of nothing.
Being very disappointed in commentary, apparently.
Yeah. Lots of yelling. Loud noises.
That's not supposed to happen.
So, as I told my wife, we're here today to discuss the second hottest Stephanie I've ever seen in my life and her role as the women's world champion. Now, Danny, I'll start with you. You had made mention of being really big on Julia.
Yes.
Will and I have not had a chance to talk about this because who the fuck in passing just goes, that Julia chick. So now that we're in the right setting, I'm not huge on her. Now, I will give you great in the ring, phenomenal wrestler. Just as a package deal, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand the hype. Stephanie has a lot of hype. I don't feel she's all that different from Julia, to be honest, as far as the personality, as the kids call it, aura farming, right? With the fucking entrance and the whole shebang and yada, yada, yada. And the culito for days. We get it. We get it. We understand.
Have
But
you
the woman-
seen her face plant on the mat? She
Stephanie?
doesn't stop moving. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
She doesn't
Listen,
stop
that-
moving, even laying
that-
down.
That devil's, yeah, well, they tend to squirm a lot. But that's a conversation for another, again, for the Patreon, right?
Yes.
So Danny, I will refer to your expertise here because I would assume, I'll ask, but I assume you have a knowledge of these two women pre-WWE.
Yes. And
Okay.
I'll admit that's why I'm a fan.
Fair. This is why I'm giving you this particular question, right? Do you see, and we'll leave Julia out of this, I was just making a comparison. We'll stick into Stephanie here. Do you see a dramatic difference do you see a WWEing, so to speak, of Stephanie?
Yeah,
You've seen her before. Do you see a huge difference between previous Stephanie and current Stephanie?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and this is
Expand
like
on that. What's the real difference? What are you seeing that's very different between the two versions?
Stephanie. Sorry to cut you off. Stephanie Vaquer back in the day.
You went through puberty for a second. Like, Stephanie.
Listen, I have a very nasal voice that I'm very proud of.
I asked you to talk about another. I asked you to talk about another hot Latina, so I thought she squeezed you underneath the camera and she's like, "Be nice, motherfucker."
Nah, just for camera purposes.
Yeah, don't.
Twice if I'm in danger.
Don't accuse her.
Yeah.
To answer your question,
Yes.
I feel like overall, and it's not just Stephanie, like when you look at the pro wrestling, the in-ring work of anybody, well, not anybody, for a good chunk of the talent pre-WWE, the wrestling is up here.
Okay.
And we can talk Generico, we can talk about Penta, Liz goes on and on.
Right.
Stephanie Vaquer's work in CMLL was amazing. And I feel like that's why I became a fan. And I, seeing her come to the WWE, excited because, that's another. But I also expected, though, for lack of a better term, the watering down of the moveset. And, of course, like how you had mentioned before, the presentation was what changed also, where elsewhere she was just there to give you a phenomenal match. Now they have to present you this character in the WWE.
Right.
Where the in-ring work is not so over the top, and it's more about the presentation. And unfortunately, that comes with the promo that obviously because of the language barrier she struggles with, where she didn't really, there was not, if you watch CMLL, nobody's a good talker. No one's over in CMLL because of their mic skills, And I feel like that's what kind of hurt her a little bit in the WWE. Why people like, the casual viewer aren't as big as they should be. If she wasn't hot, she wouldn't be as over as she is. That's just me being bluntly honest. She's pretending that she's on her phone for a reason.
I was reading the school group chat. I was being a good student, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
So
back to Stephanie's ass. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, let me put my hands up before he says that I'm attacking.
So I feel that that's where the difference is. And
okay.
I feel like if for anyone that hasn't seen her stuff before the WWE, definitely look it up. Some of the best matches. So yeah, that's to answer your question. Those are the differences in my opinion.
Lex, before I ask you this question, I gotta say your forearms look amazing in the shot right now. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not. Yeah. I'm not sure if you were doing that on purpose.
I said I was gonna come in here shirtless earlier. I said it. I should have did.
He just came out here looking like a Sasquatch soap commercial. Just look at me, I'm sprawling outside. I smell like a goddamn forest right now, son. Look at me. Oh God. I'll ask you the question because Danny just popped something into my head that is beautiful, because aside from myself, you being an in-ring worker, I have to ask you the one question that I argue with so many people who bring up that point that Danny just brought up, which is the watering of the moveset, right? So, like, for instance, as an example, if you're an independent wrestler, or even if you are signed, but it's very few dates and it's not exclusive contracts, you can move around. You get paid per diem. You get paid per event. You get paid per show. For the most part, you don't have a set contract unless you're on television or with a major promotion. When you have, this is the way that I always think about it. I want to get your perspective. When you have a move set, or you're trying to get your name out there, and you're balling, you're doing 10, 11, 12 moves a match. You're just going nuts and just balling and and you get that attention. Then you get the attention, and the people who are paying your salary now goes, phenomenal. Now divide that bitch by 3 and come on my television show. and the reason why I always give and you and I have done tapings and TV before, so we have a little bit of an understanding on why that happens the most, and that's what I always tell people is frequency, right?
Mhm.
When you're an independent performer, Saturdays, Sundays, some Fridays, there might be some shoppings in between if you got that one ballsy promoter who just doesn't give a fuck about school days, and that happens in the middle. But to go from that to the WWE that does 3 or 4 shows, 5 shows a week, maybe less, maybe more, depending on the year. There's only but this is how I always phrase it. Maybe you can agree or disagree. There's only but so many Tiger drivers I want to take in a week, right? Like just for the sake of, let's just say,
Conserving your body.
let's just say that we all agree that I'm a human being and my bones are the same as fucking yours, right? And I only want to take, I don't know, let's limit it to about 4 or 5 Canadian destroyers for 1 week, right? Let's say I want to tone it the fuck down for a little bit. Maybe I want the C4 voter rate to stay where it is for the long term. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
as a wrestler, when you hear, and I'm not throwing any shade toward Danny because I understand the thought process. You
And
get
I
used
get too.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I get it too. I feel like those are the differences.
No, but I was just going to get to that because what happens is that it's like finding a restaurant that serves your favorite meal.
Mhm.
So you go back to eat your meal whenever you want to eat it. You come back. I'm in the mood for steak. You eat the steak and you love it every time you get it. Right portion, right sides, every single time. And then you do it again and you do it again and you're enjoying it every single time. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's a new chef or a new owner or something shifts. And now that steak ain't hitting the way that it's hitting. So now all of a sudden, well, what the fuck? What's happening here? I come here all the time. The steak's not what it is. Right, because shit changes. And you're not going to be able to have access to that steak every other day. But I'll pitch it to Lex because you were just going to say your thoughts on what I just said about the shifting of perception when the move set has to calm down and the time
It's necessary to calm down because when you're as an independent wrestler, you're at a different town all the time. Nobody really sees it. You're not on TV. You can pull out those crazy moves or whatever. But when you're on TV every week, you have to water it down a little bit just so that you can save something special as well. One, you save your body.
For the record, I pull out as least as possible, but go ahead.
One, you save your body. Two, you save those things for something special like a WrestleMania. We've seen them sometimes go all out on WrestleMania and pull out those big moves or whatever. You don't want to do that every week on TV because then it takes away from the charm. Like if I saw her pull out her best every week, you're gonna get sick of her. The crowd is gonna turn on. You don't want to see the same thing every week. Save it. Save it for the big matches. Save it for something special. Save your body. And she's getting paid laughing to the bank anyways, whether you like it or not. So it doesn't really matter.
Series, baby.
I agree with the watering down. I agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
She's on TV.
That's because of your age. You see, that's because of your age. No. I'm right there with you. Because when I was 21 years old, which was 21 years ago, and it was 2004. Oh my god! 2004 Ring of Honor. What they were doing in that fucking place, and then I would switch over to Raw and see Simon Dean fucking with shit. I'm like, no, I'm not with it. No, thank you, sir.
And I feel like
no, thank you.
That's the difference, like having the fan mentality, and then when you go on the other side of the guardrail and you start to understand things a little bit more, you get it.
Right.
So I feel like that's where like
my friend, you are about to, because you're beginning your journey now. You are about to get one hell of a fucking education, my friend.
This is true. You're starting now. Oh, yeah.
No. Let me not make him out to be this neophyte. He's been around for a while. What I'm saying is that he's getting his feet wet now as a performer, which is a different bag of shit. Because everybody has an idea of what they want to do. And so you stand in the ring and everyone's fucking looking at you. And then you do what you do. And you go, this is going to be fucking great. Watch this. No. And then they go, ew, boo, what the fuck? And you go, oh, shit. At you. Yeah, you're like, oh, shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's completely different. When you're in your room and you're in the mirror, you're like, hi, I'm Gordon Solie. You're doing your thing. Fucking phenomenal. I killed that shit. When 2,000 people are fucking looking at you like this, go ahead. Let me
We're on
see.
the phone.
And you
Yeah.
feel the silence. You could feel it when they're quiet. You feel it. I can't
Yeah.
explain that.
Danny,
you feel it.
I haven't seen the shows yet, Danny, and I'm actually looking forward because you're going to be in my neighborhood pretty soon for one
Yes,
of the
sir.
shows that I'm thinking about stopping by. It's because I want you to feel the pressure, and I want you to know I'm judging the fuck out of you every time you do something.
And I expect nothing
So,
less.
No pressure. No pressure.
no, all the pressure in the world. Please don't fuck
Yeah.
it up. So I want you to, but there's going to be a time, and this is veteran experience, right? There's going to be a time where you did something in front of an audience that hit.
Mhm.
And you're like, oh, well, shit, that's dope. That was dope. Okay, let me keep that. And then you're going to go to the next town or maybe even the next borough. And you're going to do it. And you're going to be like, all right.
And it's
And you're
funny
going to be like,
that
fuck. And your asshole's going to be so tight, bro. It's going to be so tight, bro. You're going to be so fun. You're going to be like that dude from Workaholics. I was so scared.
You're gonna be like, maybe I should water it down today. Maybe I should water it down today.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that too, because it's not only is it's got a completely polar opposite crowd.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go from like the usual East Coast indie wrestling crowd to a lucha crowd, a Mexican lucha crowd. That's so I know 1,000% what you're telling me.
You're gonna be shit, Mama Rapper about that.
Yeah, they're gonna start joining their fucking yeah. So it's a lucha crowd. So I it's been on my
Good
mind.
fucking luck, my friend.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I've done lucha as an English speaking announcer. I don't know Spanish, so I got fucking raked over the goddamn coals. I had to announce people in kilos. What the fuck is that? Who fucking knows? What am I, European? I don't fucking know what that is. Anyway, that's how much we give a shit about this match. We're talking about Danny's career. So let's go. let's real quick. Let's just go around. Liliana, your pick for the match. Who wins?
Of course, Stephanie.
Stephanie. Danny.
We know Stephanie's gonna win. Of course.
Lex.
Nikki Bella.
Dave, pick.
I'm gonna be edgy, bro.
I don't feel like trolling. We'll go with Stephanie.
I'm also going with Stephanie. Let's move on to our main event as we close up our show very, very soon. We're in the men's war game match. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar. Now, Dave, we are in the men's war game portion of our show. We have a mixed mosh here of all kinds of weird shit happening. We've got two. Excuse me.
Hello.
I think it sounds worse when I'm mic'd. Because over here was a baby sneeze, but I'm sure here it sounded like the voice of God.
That was a full-blown sneeze.
It's like it's time.
It was as if Jesus himself had farted in the microphone. Anyway, we have two world champions on the same exact fucking team. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. We have the Usos and Roman Reigns on the babyface side. Then we've got our heel team of a bunch of people who don't even want to be on the same fucking team. We talked before, Dave, about the women and their storyline. The storyline for the women kind of forced continuity. It's almost as if their storyline embraced the ideology that they were going to be together as a team. This match seems to be the complete fucking opposite. So what I'm going to ask you is, are they going to build a storyline within this match to make some sense of it? Or do you foresee this being quite the clusterfuck live on pay-per-view on ESPN?
Yeah, the second one I'm gonna go with. I really like. For me, if Brock Lesnar is involved, I don't really see much building coming out of that because he's in and out. He's not gonna do anything long term. So he's in here just to beat people's ass. He's gonna go in last. The match isn't gonna end too far after he goes in there. He's gonna beat a lot of people's ass, and is what it is.
Mind you, the heel team has the man advantage. So last. He won't be just the last guy from the team. He's going to be the last guy out of a cage.
Have they ever before had two main champions on the same team during this? Because that's also really weird.
I don't recall. No.
So
we're
we're not
champion versus champion.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had the two champions on the same fucking team. No.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like, to be honest with y'all, I'm a little behind on a few Raw, so I really don't. You're gonna have to explain to me what the actual story is going on here, because looking at this, it just looks like we got our best guys all in a match who's gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Okay,
That's
here we
the
go. You
story.
ready? Yeah, that's the story.
That's
Are
the
you ready?
story.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna give you the goddamn cliff notes for this storyline. You absolutely ready? Are you absolutely fucking sure? Okay, here we go. CM Punk and Jey Uso competed for the world title because it was vacant due to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was injured by the Vision, wink, wink, and he had to go away. So the Vision stood back waiting to see who would be champion instead of competing for the championship, which didn't make any sense, but they held back anyway, which led the two baby faces, Jey Uso and Punk, to compete for the title. Punk competed for the title and won, and also won Jey Uso's respect. Ding, ding. So then Jey Uso defended CM Punk when CM Punk took on the Vision. That led 2-on-2. But then a third man got involved with Drew McIntyre. But not to be upset, because here comes Cody Rhodes. Why are the two champions on the same page? Who fucking knows? But that's 3-3 so far. Then all of a sudden, the baby faces said we need some backup again. So Jimmy Uso got involved. Why is Jimmy Uso in the main event? Who the fuck knows? But that's okay, because then we slid over to Logan Paul, who got involved when Punk was actually going against the Vision, but then Punk decided to trust Logan Paul for a second, which was his mistake. And then Logan Paul took a pair of brass knuckles, like he was going to punch the Bron Bronze in the face, but he didn't punch the Bron Bronze in the face. He punched Punk in the face, which made him on the other team, which made it 4-on-4. And they could have left it there because that's what the storyline dictated. But fuck all be all, we need 5. So out of nowhere, made a phone call to Pensacola, Florida, and Roman Reigns showed up with his tattoo and a long sleeve shirt. Don't know why, probably a tattoo, probably diabetics, but it doesn't matter because here comes the urine man himself, Brock Lesnar. Now it's 5-on-5. And that's what happened last week. Then this week, Roman Reigns challenges both champions for no reason at all whatsoever, leading up to Survivor Series, and Brock Lesnar busts his ass. Boom, go.
So a bunch of random people fight each other in a game. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever. Completely forced.
So that's
This
your
is normal
storyline for the
WWE
men's
activity.
Spark
By the way,
notes, man.
all that I just gave you was
Damn,
about
dude.
3
You broke down.
about 3 weeks of programming.
I was gonna say
three or
you
four.
just broke down like
3 or
9 to
4.
12 hours of
Because
wrestling.
it really started as Saturday night's main event, and for whatever that's what I mean by thrown together. I
That was
sped it up to
fantastic.
be. I sped it up to be a dick.
You need to have a series where you do that. Just do that
for
again.
real.
Some people out there say that I should probably have my own podcast, but they spread this bitch out over weeks, but essentially that's it.
That's what happens.
They put this together because they had a War Games pay-per-view. To Danny and Liliana's point earlier, instead of having something organically happen between 10 guys to lead to a War Games, they speed ran through 2 or 3 storylines to get to a cage, which this particular storyline didn't need a cage. The women actually need the cage. This one didn't. That's why earlier when someone made the point about eliminating one of the I think it was Lex, they said, could we eliminate one and still have it mean something? Depends on the one, because if you eliminate one, they're going to eliminate the women's match when the women's match is the one that needs the cage. And since they're not going to do that, they're just going to give. Not only are they going to give the guys the cage anyway, they're going to give them the main event because it's Lesnar and it's Roman. And that's it. But I'm telling you right now, if anyone just heard me do that speed run, head to the YouTube channel and search up what I just said, and I'm telling you, it's fucking accurate. I'm telling you, it's fucking accurate. I was being a dick just now saying it at the speed that I said it. Plus, Shawn Michaels juice. But it got there. It got there.
Crazy.
That's wild behavior, AJ.
But it got there. So I go to Liliana now when I ask you, because I asked you earlier for the women's War Games. I will now stay consistent and ask you for the men's War Games, specifically just the storyline that I just brought up, how there really isn't much of a storyline. You had made mention when you were talking about the women's War Games that you can see certain things happening in the cage that will splinter off to after the cage. Do you foresee something like that happening in the men's? Where do you see this match splintering off after?
So I feel like they are going to build off of the men that they have here.
Right.
Now, what they're going to build, I truly don't know. Because it's going to be interesting because it's like homie said, Brock Lesnar's in and out. So it's kind of like, if you are gonna build something, is he here to stay, or like what are y'all gonna do with him? Now, Breaker, they've been building him up like, who,
Like he's some shit, right? Yeah.
and then, Danny just took my damn mangoes. Don't do that shit to the Hispanic woman. Bronson Reed, man, ever since he's come back, it's just. Pew.
If I had a kink, it would be hot Spanish women. I'm telling you right now. That's why I've been married to one for 22 years. I can't get enough.
He's still here after like over a year. I'm just like, really?
Not for nothing, but I might be the only one in the room that gets the vibe, but y'all are the most adorable fucking couple that could ever of all fucking time. I love the two of you guys together.
Award, bro.
You guys have a lot of. Let me tell you something. As somebody who's been doing this for 22 straight consecutive fucking years with the same goddamn person, it's a hell of a ride. Keep what you got, because that's the kind of shit that makes things go well and last.
Well,
Because 22 years, if I walked into that living room, didn't say a fucking word, farted and bounced, she would be like, "The fuck, bro?" Like that, and then go back to watching her fucking telenovela, whatever the fuck she's watching. She's heavy. I don't want to snitch, but she's been really into K-dramas recently. So now when I walk like through the living room, because I
just know she got a green app on her phone for Korean telenovelas, bro.
No, that's the thing. She only really watches because she doesn't go looking for them. But she'll be bored. She'll go through Netflix, and all of a sudden she finds one. And okay, and she just kind of watches it. And then I walk in the living room to ask her something, and she goes, "Ha! We listen, and we don't judge."
Thank you. She understands.
I was like, "All right."
I need someone else to get with the program.
Just so you're really aware, just so you are aware, you have been with a Chinese man for forever, so don't get your Asians mixed up, okay? You can watch the Koreans, but you are in a Chinese household. Just remember that, and don't lose sight, okay? There you go. So, Lex, let's come to you for just a second. You gave it to the heels earlier in the show. You sticking with that? You still got the heels?
I'm sticking with the heels.
Double heel wins at Survivor Series.
This is a heel night. This is a heel night.
We're living in a TKO universe. You know, Vince McMahon would have never. He would never have allowed this. And this is why my brain's fucked up. Because I don't know how the baby faces earlier are going to win. But spoiler alert, I need the heels to win this one too. I need the heels to win this one.
I actually agree too, honestly.
I'm actually with the heels on this one too.
I have my own weird theory about it though.
We'll get to you in a second, but the storylines that Liliana was just mentioning about how this will splinter off into other feuds and programs, I think relies on the heels going over on this. For the same reason, Lex, that you mentioned earlier, I need something to latch onto. If the baby faces keep pulling that out, then there's no resistance there. I think that theory plays out better here than in the women. The women I could take either or. The women I could take either or because I feel like those storylines are just now getting underway.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mania season right here for a lot of these headliners that are in this match, which is another reason why I feel like they're going last. I predict something humongous happening on this show at the end because of the scenario. We're in a big ass stadium. We've got two cages. That look, that vibe that we're going to see on camera is going to be fucking amazing. 40,000 people, 2 rings, 2 fucking cages. We're talking huge fucking business. This is going to be fucking amazing to look at aesthetically. So I predict at the end they'll do something tremendous. But I don't know what it is. I won't go on a limb. But it's going to be a really big deal. And that's why I feel like it's tough to end a pay-per-view like that with heels going over, but I feel like it's necessary, especially those specific heels. Lesnar doesn't need the win, but Breaker and Reed definitely have been doing far too many jobs as it is. Logan Paul, regardless of how you feel about him, I feel like they're going to do something with him, especially now that we're heading into the Royal Rumble and into WrestleMania season. And with Drew McIntyre, fuck Dave, we've been doing this. You shot at me for giving up on LA Knight. Where are you with Drew at this point? Because you've got to have fatigue. You've got to be. You're still on the bandwagon for Drew McIntyre at this goddamn point.
Nah, I don't think they are
Because
either.
they're trying to talk me out of it. I've been trying to get this guy a goddamn world title since the pandemic, and they just keep talking my ass out of it. If I was Drew McIntyre, I'd be pulling my robe up. Bitch, you just used me? What the fuck?
Drew needs this win more than anybody in the match.
I was the champion at a time where a cough would kill you, bitch. A cough would kill you. And I was the champion. And now we're all breathing COVID-free air. And we got to push Logan Paul now. What the fuck?
And TKO for that.
Right.
And I was the guy who was the most vocal. That first WrestleMania after the pandemic, the one in 37, the one that was in Florida. I went to that, but I went to night 2. Lashley and McIntyre for the world title, the WWE title, was on night 1. That was the opener that year. And I had said, based on the positioning of where Lashley and McIntyre were at the time, I said, you know what? McIntyre's had the whole last year. We're trying to make Lashley at this point as another main event star that we need right now. If Drew McIntyre is smart, he does the job here, puts over Lashley. We build toward the future. He did it. I didn't know he'd still be doing the fucking job. That wasn't part of my plan. I didn't say all that shit. God damn. Of the list, Dave, of the two, McIntyre at night, who's gonna have the bigger 2026?
Unfortunately, the way it's going right now, McIntyre. Because you can say what you want about McIntyre taking L's.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because I think at this point, if we're talking if we're talking both of these guys, I think they should do a switch. Because again, I think the pseudo looking push is on Drew because he's still around a certain type of player, whereas LA Knight is not. They need to flip it and see if it changes something, because right now Drew is feuding with the CM Punks, with the Usos, with the Cody Rhodes. LA Knight's not getting that setup. So if we do a little switch here, maybe we could see something different. And who knows? Unfortunately, I think they might end up in the same situation because I think the stars around them right now, I think there's just too many people to push. And they just kind of take the back burner right now.
They need to change his name back to Dupree. That's why.
Yeah.
They said, but one of my friends said,
"Hey, it's working out
one
for
of my friends
Max."
said,
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Because they're going to have Paul Heyman on the side, right? What if their little build-up for LA Knight is going to be in this? So since they got Paul Heyman on the side, right? What if LA Knight comes out on the side?
Well, Heyman is a big.
How y'all gonna intertwine this? How y'all gonna make this work?
What if LA Knight stood home?
That's funny. One of my buddies said that LA Knight needs to take a break. LA Knight needs to take a break and come back and change his name to LA Fatu, and he'll get a push.
100%. Yeah.
It's just me, Uth. Yeah. Absolutely. Didn't Drew make a comment like that recently on Twitter that like if you're in the Fatu family, you're automatically in?
He did.
Hey, brother. Hey, look.
Don't hate the player, man. Hate the game.
It is what it is, baby.
Drew on social media is unhinged, and I love it.
Untouchable.
I love
Undefeated.
it.
That's why he'll always stay relevant.
Mm-hmm.
He's figured out the social media game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He ain't going nowhere.
He even goes after the social media team, like not even wrestlers. Like when WWE starts posting shit, he's like, "What the fuck is this? Lame ass post. Just thumbs down on this post." Whoa. Or those times where Drew McIntyre used to come out to drive to leave the arena, all the fans out, and he plays cult of personality for the fans as he waves. Oh man,
yo, that's
fucking
great.
Great stuff. Denny.
Yes, sir.
Who do you have winning the men's war games?
The heels, and I have a weird theory on it. And I'll
I
tell
know
you
that's why I'm giving it to you. Go ahead. What's your weird theory on it?
All right, so we all saw Roman Reigns basically challenge Punk and Rhodes, right?
We saw it.
I feel that there's going to be a heel turn there.
Might be onto something. Go ahead.
So Roman Reigns is going to cost his team the match.
He better get nuclear heat if that's the case.
And think about it. That's going to build up to whoever he wants to go after.
As
You know,
champion.
because he is in the end. His best run was as a heel. So,
Well, now I'm going to put you on the spot. Who does he fuck over, Punk or Cody?
I think Cody makes more sense.
I mean, they're on the
Makes
same
more
team.
sense.
It would be both of them regardless.
No, but he's only going to
He's gonna
challenge
go
one.
for Cody Rhodes after the match for
You
his
think he
title.
wants? You would think
Maybe he
wants
challenges
round
both of them.
three?
He's greedy. He's Roman Reigns.
He
He
did
walked
challenge
around with
both
3
of
belts
them.
before.
But I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where Cody beat him for the title, so he wants the revenge.
You know what? To be fair, if they go that route, I see it going the way that you're saying, where Roman chooses CM Punk, but I also see Cody getting upset by that and turn this into a triangle, because I still don't forget the look on Cody's face and the energy that Cody had when Roman had came back for the first time after that Mania. And for some reason at that point, I felt like Cody was going to make a turn. Like it felt like he was going heel there, and it just completely disappeared. They never really talked about it again. And I think Cody still holds that. So if they do kind of go the way that you're saying, I do see Roman picking Punk, but I see that pissing off Cody.
Imagine all that pushing that The Rock did to try to turn Cody heel, and they said, "Mm-mm." And now The Rock went away, and they go, right now.
That would actually, to be fair, what
Now
Danny
we get it.
said
Now we get it.
would make a good reason why we have both champions on the same team, because that to me
Yeah.
still is the craziest thing
Right.
to see.
It
That
has
would actually make really good sense to why they would
I also
put them
think
on
it's the
same
perfect
team.
reason. I also think it's the perfect reason to put the heels over, because
Yeah.
now it opens up a lot of avenues for any of those 5.
Mhm.
If you look at that list of the heels, Lesnar, McIntyre, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, I can see any of those 5 challenging for the world title in the next few months.
100% agree.
I feel like they're about to try to put Drew and Punk. If you're gonna have Roman choosing Cody,
That's
might
the
have
only
Drew-
matchup I might stay away from, Punk and Drew, considering they did that year-long feud like not too long ago. That's still fresh.
but it wasn't for a
I might-
title.
It was not for a title. You're absolutely right, and not for nothing, guaranteed banger. But
Mhm.
it's just something different. I don't know, just to keep it fresh. I'm not saying we never do it again, but man, that
Not
was
yet.
It
unhinged
was great.
couple of months. How do you do a 10-month program and only have 3 matches in 10 months? It's insane. Is that for the first 3 or 4 you didn't touch, and it was still Jesus Christ. Boy, he came out of AEW a fucking ball of fire. He's like, I'm gonna prove this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. Oh, I'm a cancer. Watch this shit. So we about to blow this whole fucking place apart. And then to segue from fucking Drew to fucking Seth. Oh, number one draft. Number one draft. So, Dave, did you give a pick for who's gonna win?
If not, again, I'm gonna go with the heels on this strictly.
I think everyone's on
strictly
the same
and
page,
only because Brock Lesnar is on that team. And after what I saw he did to John Cena during that run with left question marks over my head, that man
The
will never take
WrestlePalooza
another
match.
L for the rest of his life.
Goddamn WrestlePalooza match. Fucking hell.
And he saw the memes all day today. He's going in that Saturday. To
He's
hurt
like, no, I'm
everybody.
really gonna fuck him up.
You know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Because I don't think he gets much internet access in the fucking wilderness where he lives.
Then I don't fucking want to be next to the guy when he does. I
Oh
don't
my
wanna
god!
be there.
You know, the only time he probably could have seen it on that flight back to Saskatchewan.
Lesnar's gonna go back to Raw, and everyone's gonna be like,
Everybody,
Jesus in the flight.
that whole plane ride back to Saskatchewan, everyone's gonna be looking at him like, "Bro, is that you, bro? Like, is that you, bro? Like, you look like
Nobody
you about
noticed how Bronson Reed had to go like this. Logan Paul started shaking his hair. Motherfucker was
Nobody
trying not
cracked.
to laugh, yo.
Nobody wanted that smoke, bro.
Oh boy.
Nobody. That's
nobody
like when
wanted
It's AI.
where he's like
It's AI.
smiling at the end.
that's like when you were a little kid and your mom slipped. You all right? You all right? You good? So yeah, everyone was just waiting to see how he was going to react. Meanwhile, he went to the back. Hey guys, for everybody who did chuckle, receipts on Saturday. Receipts on Saturday. Who's got receipts on Saturday? Who's going to
You got
Suplex
in that
City?
five.
Versus, who
You
is
got
it?
in
Yeah,
that five.
yeah. German for you. A German for you. A German for you. Referee. I saw you talking shit. Anyway, that is the end of our show. That is the end of our Survivor Series talk. We talked about the card. We did our draft, which was absolutely awesome. I'm going to be putting up our teams on our social media and tagging you guys so that everybody gets a chance to vote to see who they feel had the absolute best team or most well-rounded or whatever. They can have a chance to voice their opinions there. This has been the 2025 Survivor Series talk. Once again, I've got my boy here, Lex. I've been interrupting your whole evening, my guy. That's my bad. Anything that you want to plug, push, anything you got going on in the show, social media, you want to let the world know where they can follow you, where they can come see you?
Social media, official Lex G. Anything I got going on, I'm gonna post there. I've been heavily into the Subway Mania stuff now, so if you want to catch a Subway Mania show, you just DM me and I'll try and get the location out there. It's tough because we're getting a bunch of people, but definitely try and catch a Subway Mania show when you can because they're very unpredictable.
You notice I said that at the beginning of the show, and then we're talking about it at the end. I wanted the people to judge you on your merit, my guy. What you got going? He's the Subway guy, sure. That Subway guy. Wait, no, wait, no. Subway Mania. One of the top stars, in my opinion. I've seen the clips, and yeah, so definitely check him out at official Lex G. The Nemesis couple. What you guys got going on?
You want to go first or?
Tune in January 2026. We got our first official Battle Club Pro show. Be on the lookout for that.
Oh, nice.
Follow me. You already know. _ Pierce the Siren. Danny, your nemesis for all Battle Club Pro stuff.
So the stuff I have going on. The next show I'm gonna be doing Spanish in-ring announcing for the very first time at MWC in Brooklyn, Tulum nightclub on December 13th, and then January 25th, like how she said, we will be doing the first Battle Club Pro show of the year, and it's called Welcome to New York City. I will be ring announcing, and I just follow me on at Danny Your Nemesis on both Instagram and TikTok. Very different content on each, and I'll be posting updates on everything I have going on.
Woo!
There you go. And as for me and Dave, the QR code you see on the top left of the screen is a link to my link tree. The link tree also has been scrolling at the bottom of the screen this entire time. For those of you who've been ignoring the ticker, and I know who the fuck you are who's ignoring my ticker, but it's right there at the bottom. Me and Dave, once again, we do this show every week, once a week. We record on Tuesday, release on Wednesday when we're being good and we're on time. Then it happens that day. And we will be live again for Xmas as fuck. We're going to be wearing our Christmas garb, talking Christmas, talking wrestling and Christmas, talking music, talking whatever involving Christmas. The fat guy in the North Pole. We're bringing all that shit back. And we're going to be talking to some more of our friends coming up in about a month or so. We'll try to do it the week of Christmas. Also, the next time after that, of course, will be the Royal Rumble Live, which we'll be doing in January. I would like to formally extend an invitation to everyone here if they would like to register for the Rumble for sure. Should you guys have the time and availability. And we might even have, because it's the Royal Rumble, I always try to have a bigger group. So if we can get this group and then some more people, even more people. And I pay for the subscription. I get up to 10 people and fuck it, I want to push the limits. So well, that's what's going to be happening here. Dave, I'll see you again next week. We're back in the saddle again. We got some stuff. I'm already working on a fucking rundown because I got some shit to get off my chest. I don't know if you guys have heard about this airport bullshit and the dress code stuff. We're going to be addressing that bullshit. I refuse to do it. I am dressing comfortably when I go to the airport bar at 10 in the morning.
Damn it, put some shoes on.
For real.
You can't fucking stop me. You can't stop me. You know how outrageous these you know what? Next week. Tune in next week. We'll get into it along with some other stuff going on. The tournament is now is also coming to an end in about a week or two, so we'll be talking about that. Lots of stuff to get to on the OUM network. Lots of stuff to get to on the podcast. Also, starting in the new year, now that I have my whole new setup, which includes the camera and the lighting grids and all that stuff, we're bringing back the Independent Wrestler Spotlight. That's where we do the interviews with individuals. So it's like me and an individual. We sit down, we do interviews, talk about their backstory, talk about what they're doing, talking about where they're headed in the world of professional wrestling. So lots of cool stuff coming from the OUM network. I hope to have these fuckers back on again because you guys were as advertised. Fucking great. You guys did awesome today. Me and Dave are back in the saddle. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for downloading. Thank you guys for sharing. And of course, thank you guys for enjoying. And we'll see you next week. This is episode 332, Survivor.
Mic drop. Wait a minute. This is too much. Cooking it like a pro. Wrap it up, everybody. Show's over.